Well, welcome back, lads. Welcome back to the ABFC. This is now episode number 7.
God, Jesus, we lasted that long.
I know, we're on episode number 7, and sadly we're missing a character from last week.
Yeah, but we have to say, last week we did mention about, it's a struggle time of year, and poor old Brett mentioned that he's not in the best place, so,
Yeah, well, so Brett, get your head together, then come back and we can have another rant about Arsenal. Look forward to it.
Another one?
It's a little bit convenient he didn't turn up when they lose. It's a little bit convenient.
We're kind of like half looking forward to that. But anyway, we've got loads to get on with today. Absolutely loads. We've got not just this weekend that's just happened, we've also got the midweek fixtures to get through as well, because it's now the festive period and we've got games coming thick and fast.
Football.
And the World Cup draw.
Do you know what's actually a really good place to start when we delve into the Prem? So the World Cup draw came out the other day, and we drew Ghana, Panama
and Croatia.
We always bloody play Croatia.
Yeah, we do.
It's like Croatia and Andorra were kind of just like linked. They're forever to play.
I think that's the hardest group of all, other than France is maybe.
I haven't really paid attention to the other groups.
France
apart
has got hard
from
ones.
I've seen Scotland got Haiti.
Yeah,
So
so
Haiti-
walk in the morning.
They've got Haiti, Brazil. But Brazil aren't the Brazil that we know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone
so-
keeps talking about. I don't know if you all the people are like, oh well, if they both win their groups, England are going to get Brazil in the quarterfinals. So they're shit. Who have they got up front?
Richarlison.
Mate, if we go up to that
What a
fucking
buyout.
clip, that fucker.
All of a sudden he bangs in a worldie from 30 yards. Shuts us all up. No, but if you remember like back in the day, I remember watching, what was it, the 2002 World Cup when you had R9, Rivaldo and Ronaldinho.
Yeah, Romario in that squad as well.
No, Romario won in 2002.
Oh no, I'm thinking 98.
No, it was 94 with Romario and Bebeto. They were
I didn't say.
in the midfield. Ballers.
Yeah, and this Brazil side isn't exactly.
Richarlison, Cunha,
Bruno
Guimaraes.
Guimaraes is quite alright.
He's alright, but he's not like
he's not Brazil.
classic old school
No.
Brazil.
Yeah, but everyone that played for Brazil at that time was playing for like a top side. Or if they're not, they are just top players. They're not top.
They've got
Like,
Man
very
United,
few of them.
Spurs.
Any bottle jobs, I suppose one of them don't play for Arsenal.
Or Martinelli. Or Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah.
Whenever he's not fit.
But that was, I don't know if you watched it, we'll only quickly go on it, but I don't know if you watched any of the thing at all about it, the World Cup draw.
No.
It was like, it reminded me more of like a Eurovision Song Contest thing, and then eventually they went to the World Cup draw. It was so tragic. I had it on my phone on Friday night when we were out for a few beers. It's just like, when is this fucking thing going to start? I even messaged Dad in the end and said, can you text me when they start doing the draw? Because this is ridiculous. Oh, mate.
The
That's
thing
the
is,
longest thing ever.
looking forward to it. Donald Trump's going to do something really cringe.
They gave him
They gave him a trophy.
They gave him FIFA's first ever peace prize. What is going on?
Donald Trump's won a trophy for Arsenal.
Brilliant.
So yeah, that was quite tragic.
Yeah.
I think it's a tough draw for us, but fuck it. We're winning it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Beat anyone.
But I think it's really good times for like pub watching o'clock.
Yeah,
isn't
10
it?
o'clock.
Yeah, that's not bad though.
10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, awesome.
If it was 2 o'clock in the morning, nowhere
Yeah.
open around here.
No.
But 10 o'clock's not too bad. Alright, okay.
But I just can't wait to be singing this coming home, even though it's not gonna.
Oh, I
Sweet
100%.
Caroline.
Sweet
Yeah,
Caroline.
time.
I love it. In the summer, it's hot, the football's on, and literally you go to work and then you come home and you're like, right, in front of the box, we've got 3 games.
I will say, maybe our ritual might have to be different this year, because last time walking up to the football club every time, 10 o'clock, got some youths about now in Hull.
We do. We do.
Are you
Well, you
scared?
feared for your life for the
Next
one route.
You know,
An escort with us.
Where's Brett?
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, so that's England, that's the World Cup bit. We'll look forward to that and speak about that a bit more closer to the time. But now let's get back to the Premier League.
Oh, we've had some games. And
We've had
some-
some-
Midweek and weekend. This
We've
Yeah.
had loads and loads of games on, so
But
it was a really good team to start with.
I think we're going in with Liverpool.
Yeah, it's a great
'Cause-
start.
Right, so Liverpool, they first of all they drew 1-1 with Sunderland
in midweek.
midweek, and they
Got
drew,
lucky with a Chiesa last minute.
Uh-huh.
The only one that can be asked to run for him, run back and stop that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't actually watch much of the game. Watched a little bit, but not a lot. Do you think it was a bit harsh on Sunderland? They not to walk
See,
away
I
with
only watched the highlights. I was on nights as well,
Right, okay.
so I only watched the highlights of all the midweek games. But yeah, I feel like Sunderland could have won that. But then I don't know. I feel Liverpool are starting to show bits of class, but they showed so much lack of it at the back. Like they look so
they're ropey
shaky,
as hell.
Yeah.
fucking awful.
Yesterday, Canate's little what
The penalty giveaway against
what
Leeds.
on earth was he doing? The ball,
He's still sliding now.
the ball's going out of
It's like
play.
the Sol Campbell one.
Yeah.
How long?
Yeah, the ball's going away from goal, out of play, just shepherd it out.
Yeah.
But no, suddenly he decides, you know what? Let's let the horses win and let's half him.
Yeah, the weirdest challenge, but that is the manager has to look at that and not just this display that Canate's made.
No.
And Sunderland, I don't think he was too good either, to be fair, and hasn't actually been all season. But you have to take him out the team.
Yeah,
You have to have someone. There is someone that can do a job.
Joe Gomez.
Exactly. But
That's
Joe
what I don't
Gomez,
understand.
They've stuck him out at right back, and they've got both Robertson and Bradley fit. So why is not that your first 11 or your first?
Four, yeah. I know. I'm really confused why he's really sticking with Canate.
Well, Canate's so crap. Even Madrid have gone. Actually, nah, you're all right.
Yeah.
We're not interested in you no more.
I get a rough idea of why you stick with him because he was good last season. He was good.
Strangely, he had more to do. He had to protect Trent because he can't save his life. But now, I've only got my own job to do now, and now I'm turning into a fucking knobhead.
Yeah, he's been awful. And the thing is though, I kind of think I know what you're saying about the fullbacks, but I kind of think that's also a big problem of theirs.
Yeah, I mean, Frimpong, he actually looked quite good at the beginning. He was
But
quite
then
good
hasn't been seen, has he? Bless him, he's
No, he's been
injured.
injured. So
Yeah.
and Kirkus has been.
Oh,
And when they put Szoboszlai on right back,
he's their
he's
right
their
back.
best
He's
player.
he's
I
their
know
best-
he don't get me wrong, he's probably been their best right back this year.
Yeah.
But you
that's
can't-
wasting someone.
Yeah,
That's
because
absolute
he's so good. Like when not the midweek one, against Leeds it was his goal took against Leeds. I think everyone when he went through was like, yeah, he's putting that away. Like so calm. So like he seems to be the only person in that team at the moment who is like trying to do something, but also is playing like a bit of a class player. Like he don't feel no pressure going through in that goal. Let's go. Simple as that. Like let's fucking go, lads. What we doing? We're playing shit against Leeds. And I feel like everyone else, and this even goes for Van Dijk, who is one of the best centre backs we've seen in the Premier League. I mean, what is he doing? He's running away from people half the time. Half the goals they concede are his fault. And
He loves a point, doesn't he?
yeah,
Like,
but
he likes
it's
to
everyone
blame
else's fault.
everybody.
Yeah,
But
he likes
even
pointing,
the Liverpool fans this season are. I watched a couple of TikToks from some Liverpool fans, and they're like, "Stop running away from the ball. You know, all right, you're not getting dribble pass for a reason." Even though I think a lot of opposition fans said for ages, "Don't get dribble pass because he fucking runs away from me." but he is. He's playing crap as well. Literally, I think the only player in that team playing all right is Szoboszlai. Can you think of anyone else, lads?
I think Gravenberch had done all right recently.
yeah, he's been
but he's a bit flip floppy.
Yeah.
But that's going with the rest of the team really.
Kirkus is awful.
Yeah.
It is awful. Verts is starting to show more glimmers of like
His
white.
goal was lucky. That was the one
Yeah,
against
he's probably going that
Sunderland.
closer to a corner.
Yeah, that was lucky.
But
Good, but lucky.
yeah, lucky. But he is starting to show little flicks and tricks and through balls.
But I
And he's
think
starting to show a little bit.
Yeah, I think
but-
that was always going to happen, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
has it happened because Mr. Salah has been
This is a
dropped?
massive talking point, because today he came out with, or last night I think it was on
Yeah,
Norwegian
Norwegian,
TV.
yeah.
He basically just threw Slot under the bus, saying that Slot threw him under the bus.
Yeah.
Or the club has lobbed him under the bus.
Yeah.
And there's a certain person that doesn't want me here and da da da.
Do you think it's just bullshit trying to A, get slot sacked,
Yeah.
or B, try and get a move?
Well, it's win-win.
Bit of both, actually. I think he'd take either of them.
Yeah, it's
I think
It's win-win for him. Sorry.
No, you're right. I was going to say, didn't we were talking about it outside? Wasn't he was primed to go to Saudi, wasn't he, in the summer?
Yeah.
And then they flashed the
I thought that was just rumours and hearsay.
I don't know what goes on, obviously.
Because he just had a contract signed like recently.
Yeah, but didn't they?
That was
Wasn't
why,
there talk
yeah.
about him going, and then they flashed the contract under
Yeah.
his nose?
And
And
because
he
they
thought,
didn't
oh,
want...
I'll sign the contract.
Yeah.
And then a lot of Liverpool fans, what they've said with a lot of players as well, is he signed the contract, and they just don't feel like he's got to do much more. I think Stott's probably called him out on the fact that actually you're not doing what I want you to do.
And to be fair, I feel like he said that in the interview himself. I feel, he sat there, I don't know if you saw some of the quotes, but one of them was, everything I've done for this club, especially last year, I don't feel like I need to sit there and fight for my place. I've earned it.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
No,
Isn't that worrying to you? Most professionals are like, yeah, do you know what? I'm a legend at the club. I'm an automatic starter, but to come out and say, I don't have to fight for my place, basically.
I know some people don't like him, but I listen to like the Gary Neville podcast. I listen to quite a lot of what he says and stuff like that. He was a legend at Man United, still is. If you listen to him and he's talking about when he started getting a bit older in the club and why he stopped playing, he didn't want to play for anyone else. So he was like, I kept fighting for my place, but I knew I couldn't do it anymore. The club is bigger than me, and I knew I got. But he was never sitting there going, I'm a legend of the club, I'll play. But what legends of clubs? This is why I find this really, I don't know, a bit bad out of order, really. What legends of clubs do you know that will sit there and go, oh, I don't care? Would Noble sit there and go, I've earned my place, don't care, mate?
No, Dimitri
Of course
Payet.
he wouldn't.
Dimitri Payet did.
He wasn't a legend.
He wasn't a legend.
Well, you put something up on the stadium. You put his shirt on, didn't you?
But Dimitri Payet,
Yeah.
when he was with us, he was unbelievable. We're going off topic here, but he was unbelievable for us. And the only reason that he down tools and everything because his wife didn't settle in London, blah blah blah. But he's not a legend. I mean, we're talking to people that have like 400 or 500 caps. Yeah. You know, I think if you get to that sort of status with a club, in my opinion, you can be irrespective of how good you might be. Like, I mean, Mark Noble, you know. Yeah. I mean, for us as West Ham supporters, he was a legend because he was West Ham through and through. If he'd have down tools, then the fans would have turned on him. Yeah. Because it's not what you want from a player. You know, and I think that I can see Liverpool fans turning on Salah now because like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah.
Like, without Liverpool, where would you be? You'd probably still be in
Roma.
Roma.
Yeah. Liverpool have got a lot of legends in there.
Yeah, they do.
Over the year. Salah is obviously like a modern day legend for them.
I think he would be classed as a legend for what he's achieved at Liverpool. Yeah, but
I mean,
for him to then come out
that
and be like that.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you not remember when Brendan Rodgers was there? And one of their ever biggest legends, and the legend of all time, Steven Gerrard, got left out of he was on the bench for a Champions League game. Did he come out and start bitching and moan, saying, I've earned my place, and one of the best players that's ever played for Liverpool? No, he didn't.
No, and I think as well, is when we talk about legends at clubs, and like you said, like with Gary Neville when he got older, from West Ham's point of view, when Mark Noble got older, there's a little bit where they then think to themselves, all right, do you know what, I'm 30 whatever years old, I'm not quite good enough. We've got these youngsters coming through, but I'm not going to whinge about it. I'll still be here, and you can call on me whenever you fucking want, but I'll still give you 110%.
But you then
that's
turn
what you want from your legend players, and that's what you'd want from Salah.
But those legend players then turn into mentors of the club, and these kids that are playing week in week out. You know you're not doing it. You can't run 100 miles an hour, and even if this little young whippersnapper is better than you, sit there and you arm round him, going, if he's had a shit game, don't worry, lad. You do it next week, and you do it, and you go and win it. That's what your legend will do. Like, he's not sitting there going, well, the club have thrown me on the bus because I signed something in a year, and they promised me something and I didn't get it. What have they promised you? You start every week because you're a legend.
But
not if you play shit, though, mate.
He's lost because his game was built on pace, and he's lost a bit of it. You haven't seen that, like.
Yeah, The be-all end-all of it, if you're playing shit, you get dropped. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Should be,
Yeah.
but then if he's getting dropped, was Canate not getting dropped?
I agree.
well?
I agree. There's a lot more people in that Liverpool squad that should be dropped.
Yeah.
Canate, one of them. You know,
Are the players around Canate as good as the players that are around Salah in them positions? Do you know what I mean? If you're looking at, like, don't get me wrong, like Joe
What, the cover?
Gomez, the
who
players that
you
have
putting
competition
instead
with,
of him, sort of thing. Yeah. No, probably
Do
not.
you know what I mean? The players that Salah
And that
should
was-
be battling with
Yeah.
are better players than Kanate's got to battle
Yeah.
with, if that makes sense. Kanate might be the better one of a group of...
A bad bunch.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
They're really light at centre back anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Leone
They only
bought
got
out for
an
the season.
ACL,
Yeah.
and Gomez is injury prone anyway. So basically, it's literally just Van Dijk and Canate to play in the centre back roles.
Yeah.
But Mo Salah, I mean, over the last, been there 7-8 years now. He's put up numbers. He has been class.
Yeah.
Like,
Last season, he won him the league.
big moments, big games. He always shows up.
Yeah.
And like, he's puffed his chest out in that. It's wrong, like random Norwegian channel that he's come out and done it on, and it's a little bit underhand.
Because
So-
he knows he can't do it. He's not going to do it for Sky Sports, is he?
What
No.
do you think he's going to achieve by doing
No.
it? Oh, sorry, you've had a hissy fit. Oh, yeah, all right, I'll start.
But he's either-
Is he sending an ultimatum to
Yeah.
Liverpool board?
Yeah,
saying,
100%.
It's
Yeah.
me
You-
or
yes.
Slot.
Yeah.
Which
Make
is
a choice.
which is pathetic.
And if I was Slot, I'll be turning around to the board and I'll be saying to him, get him gone.
Yeah, that's his
Get him
last
gone.
game. That's his last
Because-
game.
Or is Salah kind of like thinking that Slot's job's under pressure?
Yeah,
big
put
time
him-
as it is.
Yeah, but he's half the reason why his job's under pressure, because he's playing dog shit. The reason they play well, they win the league. They play shit.
He plays shit,
they're
they play
dog-
shit.
Yeah, which is absolutely fine. But you could name loads of players across loads of teams that if that guy don't turn up, it fucks the whole team up. You know,
I totally agree.
it's not. Everyone always goes about a one-man team. Bollocks! Everyone's got this one-man team. If the main man don't fucking turn up, your team aren't in the right head. You know, you look at Man City, especially when like De Bruyne was doing bits. That guy just has a mare. They don't score goals. They don't boss the midfield. They don't
Well,
do
we
that.
see that last season with Rodri, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly, 100%. You could go all the way down the league and do that. You go, especially a few years back, Zaha don't turn up, Palace lose. Simple as that.
Yeah.
But that goes through the whole of the Premier League.
But I think, as you're pointing to, Salah has basically gave Liverpool an ultimatum, haven't they? It's either get rid of Slot and I stay, or I get a nice
rid of
move,
me,
get a nice
and
move
the
to
January
Saudi.
transfer window is literally just round the corner.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, power play move.
I
Yes.
think it's a very easy decision to make.
Yeah, I do.
What, if you're the club, you go bye bye.
See you later.
Yeah.
Who do you think you
If
are?
you-
What
if
do
you-
you
if you
think
don't-
you're bigger than Liverpool?
If the club do not come out now, I'm basically just telling them to go.
Yeah.
Then what sort of message is that sending?
Well,
out
that's
to
it,
all
'cause
the
any
other
manager-
players
Do you remember when? Do you
throughout
remember?
the Premier League?
Yeah.
Like,
Do you remember when Ferguson went, when Ronaldo started throwing his done it, he's under the
Yeah.
Fergie went,
Same as
I've got,
Beckham.
you're amazing,
Yeah,
but I've got to
big
let you go.
Yeah.
I can't have that. You're not bigger than the club.
Exactly the same as Beckham, and
Yeah.
you even got to say, I remember when Arteta,
Hag,
Ten Hag did it, but do you remember when Arteta did it with, what's his name, Aubameyang?
Yeah, but that's
But at the time, Aubameyang for Arsenal, only one that could score a goal, and he's rocking away with 20-25 goals year in, year out because no one could score. That was massive for Arsenal at the time, him going, don't do it, see you later then, mate.
Yeah.
That was a big decision. And that sets a precedent for any other guy coming into that football club. You think you're bigger than the club, you think you're bigger than me, no you're not, see you later.
Yeah.
And that should stand for every club, because every club is bigger than any player. Simple as that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, unless it's Real Madrid. And like Vinny Jr. will just go, oh, I don't like Alonso,
Yeah.
and then try and get him under.
But that's
Under
kind
the
of,
bus.
but, strangely you say that. That is also a factor with maybe the Liverpool.
Potentially.
Do they go like, oh, should we get rid of Slot? Should we choose? Should we keep Salah because he's probably one of our best players? Get Slot gone, maybe get an interim, and then think about Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, but Slot has already won. How many Premier Leagues did Klopp win?
Was
One
that
or two?
Is it-
Two. So even if he's won two, He's already. I think he might have won one.
I think it was just one.
I
Yeah.
think you are right, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
So he's already equalled what Klopp done. The best manager ever. Look what he done for us.
I mean, he wouldn't be the first team that have sacked the manager after winning.
Yeah, and I'd think.
I don't know.
Ranieri at Leicester.
Ranieri and Postecoglou.
But
Not that he won the Premier League. I'm not saying
what
that.
because we've gone on quite a bit. What do we reckon Liverpool this season then?
Liverpool this season, they're going to have to start turning things around. This shit doesn't help.
This shit makes it a lot worse.
It makes it a lot worse. I thought when they won the other day, they were going to start to go on a run, but
some decisions need to be made up of that club because, they are Sunderland, good side, but Liverpool, after spending X amount of million in the summer, already been good as well, should dispatch them quite easily. Liverpool going away to Leeds, all right, 3-3. So Leeds
but good side, but you're 2-0 up. You've won the game.
yeah, you should be seeing that game.
I understand if that's a cagey game and Ellen Road's going nuts.
But you're giving.
Ellen Road was done.
But Liverpool, from what they were last season to what they are now, they're just giving people chances.
They can't get Champions League now, can they?
But I still think they're going to get.
They need
European
it.
Place, but
They
we'll-
need it.
I can't see. Oh, it's fifth, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's looking like it's going to be fifth, and then maybe a couple of Europa places in the Conference League. So I reckon
They probably get Europe,
Yeah,
but I
they'll
don't
get
think
a
they
European
get
place,
Champions
but
League.
Which one though? Because no one's consistent at the minute.
Villa are pretty consistent. Chelsea aren't too bad, but quite
But
inconsistent.
Right, so on that Liverpool game, just a quick comment on Leeds. What do we think about Leeds?
Mate,
They're fighting hard.
They're fighting hard.
Yeah. Fighting hard.
So they've just pegged Liverpool back to draw after being down twice, spanked Chelsea, and
4
were
points.
unlucky to walk away from the Etihad with nothing.
Yeah.
4 points in a week.
Yeah, so and you would have thought those 3 games, Liverpool, Chelsea,
That's
City,
0
that's
points.
no points. That's like
Yeah.
you write them off immediately. But they walked away with 4 points out of that.
Fighting hard.
They are fighting hard.
I've always known they've got energy. I just doubt their quality.
Yeah, but eventually, I said to you in the pub earlier, they'll probably rock up against the Wolves or Burnley and lose.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
what
said as well that the thing is that when you're a team like Leeds, you're playing them big clubs. The players will raise their game.
It's a day out,
Right?
it's a
Yeah,
proper
but when you're
occasion.
playing your Wolves, your West Hams, your other teams that are scrapping, your Burnleys, they're the games that you need to win because they are 6 pointers, aren't they? Right? Anything you get from them top teams is a bonus.
Yeah.
It's the teams that are around you down below. That's where I think they might.
Yeah.
You go and draw against Liverpool, and then go and lose to Burnley. That point is completely redundant.
Leeds have got Brentford away next week. It wouldn't surprise me if they lose that.
I know you're right, totally right with what you're saying. Because I remember when going back a few years when Norwich were in the Premier League and they had Todd Cantwell,
Which time?
Buendia and stuff like that. And Man City come to Carrow Road.
Yeah.
Norwich played them off the park.
Yeah.
Absolute brilliant game. And then literally every time after that, they got spanked every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to do it at Palace. We just randomly beat someone like Liverpool or beat someone like the Cities or something like that. And then you're going to lose next week to like
Luton.
Yeah, and it's just like so that win is completely pointless.
Yeah.
It makes no difference. So I think if Leeds keep playing like they're doing, I feel like you then have a little bit of a fight on your hand.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that might be the other
Yeah.
team that will go down. You.
I think Wolves and Burnley are down. And then
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the
And then
next
that's what I
one's
do.
open to about 4 or 5 clubs.
And that is going to be a big fight out.
Yeah.
You two big
Yeah.
sides.
Did anyone get the prediction right?
No,
I don't
know.
Not for any of the leagues. No one predicted Leeds beating Chelsea. We all went Chelsea.
Yeah.
So no one got that, and I think.
I thought Leeds would get something off of Liverpool, but I went for a win.
I think one of us.
I put 2-0 Liverpool. Which
Yeah,
was
I
one.
went 3-2. I
I
think
think
one of
it's
us may have
3-1
got a
draw.
draw. I can't remember who it was.
No.
Yeah, but I think Leeds will be in the fight. It all depends.
They give a fight. They won't.
They're gonna
They
fight.
won't be down before the last 3 games of the season. But
Gutted because on the back of their 2 results, we dropped in the bottom 3.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I can't see them keeping it up though. They'll
I
have
can't.
this little purple patch against the big side.
Calvert-Lewin scored again.
He scored it off from 3 yards and a penalty.
but if that sort of striker needs to do it.
Yeah.
As Victor Cockera said.
But no, talking about that, let's go on to West Ham.
Yeah.
So you played Brighton today, and I caught a little bit of it. Actually looked like quite a good game.
So unfortunately, I was out today and I didn't see any of it. But from what I've heard, we done all right. How the equaliser wasn't high for, I don't understand.
I think it was handball as well. But I don't know if I know the rules.
But look, so with that, I think I called a draw. If you said to me before the game, would you take a point? Yeah, I would. I'd have took a point. Brighton doing well, you know.
It's horrible to like concede pretty much a last.
Yeah, it is, especially in them circumstances.
Yeah,
if somebody had banged something in from 30 yards, or 7 passes in and scored, fair enough. But the build up to that, man, how's that not a high foot?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want to be
when they're
like,
going through it, so they're looking at the handball, but why are they not looking at someone's gone for an overhead kick to clear it? Or
it literally smashes Mavropanos in the head.
Yeah.
If he goes down, holding his head, are you telling me that you
They would
not
give
that?
I reckon they give that then.
Yeah.
Because he's not like it's almost like he hasn't touched him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's look. It was a point I'm happy with, if I'm honest.
Yeah, wait to Brighton, you'd take that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Brighton are doing well.
Keeper,
really
Verbruggen pulled us some
fucking-
saves.
He did make some.
Yeah.
He made a good double save against.
Somerville's shot, mate. Fair play.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how he's managed to back up and volley that. Fair play.
I need to watch it. Like I said, unfortunately, I've been out today, Littland's birthday, so I haven't been able to see any of it. I've been out the loop this weekend, so I'll have to watch it back. But like I said, from what I've heard from other mates, supporters and that went to the game, we was unlucky.
Yeah, Bowen played extremely well.
He's got Bowen's goal.
Yeah.
I did see the highlight of that.
And that was about 5 minutes after Wilson came in.
Yeah.
Assist for Wilson. Mate, you got to play that guy.
I think the thing is as well
You
with
have
him
to.
though is I don't think he's a player you can play every game.
No, you have to
I don't-
manage him.
yeah,
don't you?
I think you
can't
do.
play
You have to though.
a
He's the only
mate.
person that looks
Yeah,
good.
No, but
I'm
you
not
can't
being funny,
burn someone
mate.
out.
If he plays, because he's been back in the squad, he's been doing really fucking well. Not going to lie, when we signed him, I was really underwhelmed with it all. I just thought it was a cheap option, but he's proving me wrong. He's doing well for us. But the problem that we have is that let's say he plays 3, 4, 5 consecutive games up till 70, 80 minutes, and then gets injured. We've got Fulkrug. And as good as what Fulkrug has been, yeah, mate, because he's another one.
He's
What's
going.
he, 31 now?
Yeah,
he's
he's
injury
30s,
prone.
Yeah.
Like,
One of
so-
our first
so we've got-
podcasts, he's 31 and he's fucked.
do you know what I mean? though? So we've got 2 strikers, and he's got a manager, hasn't he? He's got a manager, because without them 2, we're calling on the youth, or you're going to move Bowen out of position up top. I know Bowen was up top today with Somerville and that, but I think Bowen's better for us out wide.
Yeah.
So, he's just got to manage it.
Fernandez looked quite good.
Yeah.
He's growing, he's getting better and better. Yeah, he is
Also,
getting better.
I thought keeper Areola done all right.
Yeah.
I say he made a great save before the goal actually beat him.
Yeah.
He's near
Couldn't do
post.
anything with a goal.
No, but I'd say great save in there as well. He's not bad.
Do you reckon you're? I know you're still in the rallies, but do you reckon you got enough to? I think you'll pull away.
I do, because the
What,
thing
enough
is,
to pull away or still be fighting at the end of the year?
I think we'll still be fighting.
I
but
think he needs some reinforcements in
Yeah, we do.
January.
We do.
From
But
West Ham.
we've
It's
always,
like asking Palace to buy anyone.
no, yeah, but actually we spend. loads
Actually,
of
yeah,
money.
you do. Yeah, but you buy shit.
We do. We spoke about this before. It's that dildo twat, isn't it? Like, let the manager manage. Just stick to your dildos, you know. I don't, but that's
Talking of
that's another
dildos,
one.
you got a good point away at Man United.
Yeah, we did. And so we touched on this earlier. The last 6 games, right? We played Newcastle, we win. We played Burnley, we win. We drew at Bournemouth. We lose to Liverpool. We drew at United. We drew at Brighton. When you look at them games, they're good results. Right? If I'd have looked at them 6 games, and I'd be thinking, all right, Burnley, you want 3 points.
Away to Bournemouth is a fucking tough game.
We were 2-0 up as well. It's a sick note.
Yeah,
We draw the game 2-2. But when you look at that and you think, all right, at the end of it, 9 points or whatever, I'm like, so what, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. The problem that we now have is our next game is Villa, then it's Man City. But then you look at our fixtures in January.
Are they good?
We've got Sunderland, we've got Wolves, we've got Fulham, we've got... Sunderland is huge for us. Huge. And I just feel as though if we can get through them 6 games, all right, we've got 2 more games. I don't think we will, but let's say we got 3 points out of them next 2 games. they're the top teams. Like, not so much United.
So unfortunately,
Liverpool a
Leeds
bit.
got some points when you got the.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you both hit a little run together.
Because you would have been out that really.
Yeah.
But they picked up some good and started playing well.
Why is Sunderland huge? They're doing quite well.
They're huge for us.
Yeah.
Listen, Sunderland have come in and they've done bits, haven't they?
Mm.
Who would have called that at the beginning
No
of the
one,
season?
absolutely
Right.
no one.
I still think, and I have said it, and I like Sunderland, right? But I still think at some point
The bubble's going bad.
it's got to. You don't win the playoffs in the Championship and qualify for Europe. It don't. It's not. I know Leicester. That was an anomaly, right? But that doesn't happen. And I just think that if Sunderland have a couple of back-to-back defeats,
Well, they were humbled a
I
little
think
bit
so.
against City, but we'll touch on that in a minute.
So I'm looking at that as a game where I'd like to think we can get something from.
No.
And then the other fixtures, I did go through them earlier. The other fixtures, January is huge for us, and then we play you at the end of January.
Well, that's at least you've got a win there.
Well, but again, I said that when you look at it, we are 4 games off being halfway through the season. If we got 6 points from them 4 games to get us to halfway, times that by 2, it means we get 38 points, which ain't enough. So we need a huge.
Back half of the season.
We
didn't
really do. So I think we'll be all right.
But you're going to have, realistically,
results.
you got Nuno in charge, you are going to have a better back half of the season than you're going to have the front.
I'd like to
Because you
think
have-
so.
Yeah,
we are
literally.
better.
Potter was giving away 3
Yeah, he
points.
was. He is. We are better. Hopefully, we can get a couple in
You're
January.
definitely better.
Who do you think you need?
We need a
Ideally.
striker. I mean, I know he's been linked with everyone, but I believe the Saudi season's ending and Ivan Toney's up for a loan move. I mean, I think that would be a great
To
signing for
West
us.
Ham.
But he's been linked to Chelsea.
It's
He's
been
been
linked to
linked
you
to
boys,
Spurs.
so-
It's just an easy. It's just an easy.
I
sort
think
of
you boys might loan him.
Yeah.
If you managed to pull that for
I know, it'd be a
great
big
signing.
one. I
Yeah, it would be a real
know.
good.
I'm still pissed off that David Sullivan will fork out $5.5 million to sign him from Peterborough. What the fuck? Sorry, $5.5 million. Said he weren't good enough.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Literally offered to West Ham. There you go. Got Ivan Toney. Barry Fine's like, yeah. No, he's not good enough. Fucking dickhead. So I don't think our position now is quite as bad as it may seem. I think the teams we've played in the last 6, we've got points. We need to just build on it, keep going. January.
You need to win your big games, I think.
Yeah. It's the teams around us.
Did
like
anyone,
you said, take
anyone
points off
get
them.
them predictions right for West Ham?
I think I got the Brighton draw.
I did
I
2-1
think.
Brighton.
I said 2-1 Brighton.
I
I
Well,
didn't.
there was loads of draws this
I
week.
didn't. I think I said United beat.
I went the draw, but 2 apiece.
Yeah. So you got the result, not the out. You got the outcome, not the
I
scoreline.
think Brett got it right.
Who?
I think Brett got it right.
Who?
Who?
Who? He's gone into administration and he's lost his points.
Fucking liquidation.
That's a lot of fucking liquid.
That's all right.
Right, what we got?
Chelsea.
So yeah, Chelsea.
Right, Chelsea.
So literally, they go and beat Barcelona and absolutely play them off the park, and then suddenly
Well, against Arsenal as well.
Well,
Yeah.
they drew against Arsenal. They could have got a win, even though they were down to
Yeah.
10 men.
Yeah.
And now they've
They
drawn
lose.
another 2. No, they lost to Leeds.
lost to Leeds, and then they
Drew
0-0
nil
Bournemouth.
Poor draw.
Was that away? Was that away?
No, that
Away,
that
it was away at
Saturday.
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
And it was also away at Leeds as
Leeds,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think that's Lee's thing as well. Is that Ellen Road is a very difficult
Key.
place to go.
Yeah.
I don't think that Bournemouth result is as bad as everyone's making it out to be.
I don't know, mate. Bournemouth have dropped right down in the table now.
But we all know they're not shit.
They're not shit.
They're not shit.
But they have been
They have,
worse
yeah.
for like the last 5 or 6 games.
And do you honestly? Like, the thing is with Bournemouth as well, they're not shit. But last season had an amazing season. I think this year they've rode that wave at the beginning.
Yeah, you
But the
said
season
weeks
before-
ago that you think they're in a false position.
Yeah, I
where-
do, because the season before they were struggling a bit, and I don't think there was on don't get me wrong, last season great. I don't think they're as good as what their position last year in terms of this year. Do you know what I mean? I think they're going to be in the bottom
They've been
7 or 8.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
They've been drawing quite a lot recently.
They've dropped.
Semenya's
Where
back
are they
there.
now?
Who, Bournemouth?
Bournemouth. They've dropped right down.
Right, Bournemouth. Oh,
I don't actually know.
They get 2 or 3 bad results. They're
13.
they're dragged into it.
13.
30.
Yeah.
But
But
literally,
the table is tight.
It's
They-
like literally, what was it, between 12th and 4th?
Yeah,
There's
between
3
12th
points.
and you guys 4th now, it's 6 points. Oh, 4 points between 12th and 4th, and then
I tell you
4th
what,
and 2 back.
when someone will, don't know who it is, someone has a bad run down that bottom, you're relegation fodder.
Yeah.
That's the one thing, like, I know we're going Burnley and whatever, but if Burnley pick up a couple, you pick up a couple, and let's just say someone random like Fulham,
Yeah,
suddenly lose like...
Fulham
yeah,
and Leeds,
yeah,
the
but if
ones
they-
you probably got to like, hoping that you
But
don't.
like
I don't think Forest.
anyone really down there, if you suddenly lose like 5 games in a row, you are...
Yeah,
you
looking bleak.
need to go, oh shit, boys.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah.
the table's really...
I think our 5 was over just at the beginning of the season.
But what do we
So we've done that, I think.
what do we reckon of Chelsea?
I think losing Delap again, I think he dislocated his shoulder, didn't
Did he?
he? Yeah, so he's come in, dislocated his shoulder again, off he goes.
But they start.
I think
liked-
Chelsea would be fine. I think they'd definitely be top 4.
But they got the opportunity to sort of like, really knock on Arsenal's door, and then suddenly went,
Yeah.
we're going to lose to Leeds.
The
I
big
think
games against Barca and Arsenal.
But I think,
Yeah.
but isn't that just a young side?
I suppose they are young.
Absolutely fucking buzzing to play Barcelona. Yeah, we're going to play Arsenal. Yeah, we're going to do this. It should be all right, boys. So chill out this game, and then we'll get up for the next one. I think that's what it
It's
is.
a bit of a level. Did Barca get a man sent
Yeah.
off early?
Yeah, they did, but still, they did shit on them. They, like Chelsea also got someone sent off against Arsenal. Arsenal didn't shit on them at all.
No.
Not at all.
So-
They actually played better.
I know people are going to say, yeah, but Chelsea are playing against 10 men, so they should shit on someone. You don't shit on someone as good as Barcelona. Don't matter if they got 10 men.
No, but then
So-
the last 2 games they didn't score against Bournemouth.
No.
And they got outplayed by Leeds. Outplayed.
Yeah, they did. But I think at this sort of time of year, players are tired. I know it's annoying. I hate it as well. I hate the conversation because you pay so much. And we would all, if we were all playing that thing, we would love to play every couple of days and play a game of football, especially for a couple of £100 a week. But they are, and you can see a difference.
Yeah.
And I feel like, which surprises me when they got such a young side. It surprised me how
Big squad as well.
they got a shit squad.
Yeah, true. Big and shit.
It is, like realistically, like they've got a good squad if you're going forward. You look at the back, they ain't got a good squad.
But we were literally sat here last time
Buddy
out.
de Chile is he's shit, mate. He's fucking crap. You listen to any Chelsea fan, especially Rory Jennings, he thinks Buddy Chile is one of the shittest people ever. I've got to agree with him. He's crap. If Palace were in January and Fabrizio Romano came out and said, I think Palace might be going after Ballachila, I'll be going, well, let's fucking give up now. Like, he's shit, mate. You wouldn't even want him at West Ham, would you? He's shit.
He's like another Diassi, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, God. Yeah, out goes Gahey, in comes Badiashile.
Oh, we said Palace as well.
What's that French guy? Can he play?
Come on, mate. He played against that. I quite like him.
But there was the guy who came from Fulham to go to Chelsea. He was actually decent at Fulham.
Oh, and Tosin Adarabioyo.
Yeah, no, but he's not done well there either.
No,
No.
No.
I think Chelsea will get top 4.
I think so.
Yeah, but we're literally last time out we were waxing lyrical like, oh, do you know what, Chelsea are going to challenge Arsenal for the
Yeah.
league? And then
Well, they did look
seven
really-
days is a long time in football. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
And they look really good. What, 7 days and 2 games later, you shit, mate.
That's
But-
just how it goes.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea are probably going to be the same kind of like running in like somewhere like Liverpool as well. They may get there. They may get European. Yeah, but
I think they're just
Liverpool,
gonna be off the top
Liverpool
four.
have a higher ceiling. They've got a higher potential if they get everything together.
Yeah.
And Chelsea's is kind of like they're.
I think
Yeah.
Chelsea are going to be third, if I'm honest. Solid third.
I think you could be right. I'd say there's a lot of football to be played, but I do. Yeah, I
What do
say.
you reckon, Phil? What do you reckon Chelsea's?
No, I think that they've had a little wobble, but they're in a good position, aren't they? A couple more back-to-back wins, they're still in the mix, aren't
Yeah, I
they?
mean, Palmer coming back from huge.
Ooh, yeah, he's
massive.
Yeah, that guy is a big game player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
so no one got them predictions right. I got the draw, but not 0-0. I went 2-2 with Bournemouth.
Got the point, but not the That's cool.
But yeah, now we'll move on to old Everton versus Forest.
God, yeah.
And
no
actually,
one saw that, did they?
no, I said on my predictions that Hill Dickinson Stadium is not a fortress. Forest are going to go in there and win 2-1. What happens? They just don't show and they get dick 3-0.
Yeah, but you've got to remember Everton have got that class striker up front now in Barry. Scored again. Dewsbury Hall sat him down as well. He could have had another one. I think he hit the post.
He did. It looked like he had a good game.
Him and Grealish, when they get together, they're shit. You guys all fucking laughed at me last week when I said I think they look quite good. You went, Everton. I said I'm not saying they're going to be Champions League, but I think they're going to be a solid mid-table. And I think they will.
Yeah, well, Tierno Barry took his goal well, didn't he?
Yeah, and I think he's played, like I said last week, he's played quite well. We just don't put him away. But he put that away. Unlucky last week not to have one as well. Who did they play midweek, actually?
We brought him off against Bournemouth as well. They beat him Everton beat Bournemouth 1-0 with the Vitality. And then beat Forest 3-0.
Was that Grealish that scored that?
Yeah, so they scored, they got 6 points, no goals conceded.
Two big wins.
Yeah, how no goals conceded with Tarkowski and Michael Keane.
He back him to concede every week.
Michael Keane, like Tarkowski 5 years ago, yeah, good.
James Garner in the middle.
And what's that Irriganum or whatever his name is?
Monty scoring Scrabble.
Absolute random. It's like, you know, but fair play to them. They're picking up really good results.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know, they're like 4th or 5th now, aren't they, Everton?
I wouldn't have thought they're 4th.
They're 6th.
I was about to say.
They're 6th. They're 2 points off you boys. No.
And where are we sitting, sir?
Yeah, you're in the Champions League spots, mate.
Oh, all right.
250 miles in the league. Is it too early to talk about the title?
Yeah.
Fair enough. But no, fair play to Everton. You know, they deserve their win. They maybe, have they clicked or have they just?
No, I think they'll just be like mid-table, maybe like an 11th, 12th, 13th.
We'll see.
I think maybe.
I did think that.
Moyes will have them disciplined, he'll have them organised, he'll have them difficult to beat. And
I feel like they're not the side, when you got Moyes in charge, they're not the side that if they lose a couple, they then lose another couple.
They don't roll over, do they?
Nah, I think no.
They've got a good couple of attackers in Grealish and
Grealish and
Dye.
Dewsbury Hall behind him.
He looks quality.
I like Dye.
But just those three, I think, like that Grealish and Dye, got Dewsbury Hall behind him, who's always.
Do you know who also got Beto?
Luckily, he's not fucking playing. That's why they're winning. That's why they're winning, because they got that Barry up front. Because Beto is awful. But there was extremely fun. I mean, fuck Marinakis. I mean, that's funny that they lost again.
We're about to go on to fuck you, Marinakis United. So Everton beat them 3-0, and that's sitting 17th. Are they too good?
Well, I think they are. They definitely should be.
They'll be all right.
Because you got Morgan Smith's White and you got.
They got a good team, but they're 17th.
They're right, but yeah, again,
they're 2 points off West Ham.
Yeah, but yeah,
and you've got to play them at the beginning of January.
But that will be if you guys keep that sort of thing. That will be wicked.
Nuno going over there and turning them over.
Oh, that will be awesome.
But the same sort of thing. The same sort of thing as West Ham. Like Graham Potter was just giving away 3 points. Ange Postecoglou was giving away 3 points. Yeah. So
Nuno's not going to. Dyche's not really that sort of person.
No, Dyche and Forrest are a match made in heaven. They'll be all right.
But I think you've got a lot of attacking talent at Nottingham Forest that Dyche just probably doesn't know how to utilise. I've got Chris Wood, a big unit guy that I'm used to at Burnley, but I've got some really nice flair players around here.
Hudson-Odoi, flair player? What's that?
Well, he tries.
I think the thing is as well is that Sean Dyche going in there, I think with Marinakis, I think that was a panic appointment because he realised.
Do you think it was a bit like a Big Sam appointment?
Yeah, I do, you know. And I wouldn't be surprised if Sean Dyche keeps them up at the end of the season, he'll be gone. Because he doesn't want that football there. Not being funny. What Nuno done for Forest, right? But his style of football wasn't what Marinakis wanted. What he wanted was the Postecoglou, all guns, let's attack. Sean Dyche ain't that sort of manager. So I think if Sean Dyche keeps them up, I don't know how. longer contract. I'm assuming they have a couple of years.
Probably a couple.
Yeah.
So it'll be a year left.
Well,
almost.
keep us up,
And it'll be gone.
and then see you later. We'll get someone
Yeah,
else.
I
in,
think that's
Possibly.
what'll happen.
Yeah.
Possibly. But yeah, who did so? Forest they beat Wolves midweek 1-0 as well. Oh no! Like Wolves are literally giving away 3 points at the minute, aren't they?
I'll tell you what, they play tomorrow against Man United though. That would be so Man United and Roo Ramaram to go and draw that game.
Yeah.
Well, I hope.
And I
Wolves,
put them as a 3-0 win.
I will
Man
save
United.
their winning until
Yeah.
next week when they
Yeah.
play Arsenal.
Could you imagine?
Yeah,
Brilliant.
At the Emirates. As well, right?
So I've put tomorrow's game as a 3-0 win to Man United. But it is at Wolves, isn't it?
Yes, at the moment.
Yeah. So, but it so wouldn't surprise me if I would not be shocked and going that they draw them 0-0 or something.
I thought you were about to say that Wolves could turn them over.
That
Wouldn't
wouldn't
shock you
even
either.
surprise me.
No.
Like you look at some of their
Amber and his little
games.
suit.
Yeah, but some of their games that they've won, like you look at how Man United beat us. It was crap. It was two set pieces. One of them was the worst defending ever from a free kick. The other one was another, I think that was a corner or a free kick, and scored from, I don't know what angle. They were shit. We were knackered, they were shit, and they still beat us. But and especially as Man United fans, they love, at the moment, any win does paper over the cracks.
Oh, massive.
It's just
Massive.
like, beat Palace away from home, we're back in it then. We're back. We're right, because they're up there and they're the people. Why are you challenging us? You're Man United, you bellends.
Yeah, and then they'll go.
You should be not challenging us. You should be about 10 points away from us by now. Like, what are you on about? Like,
And they'll go lose 1-0 at home to 10 men ever.
yeah, that's what's so funny. So, but I think Man United will. What was their result in midweek?
1-1 against
Oh,
West Ham.
1-1 West Ham. Yeah. Again, like
You expect Man United to win that all day?
you
long?
can't
Yeah.
sit there and go and beat Palace away from home and then go. Was that at your place?
No, it was at theirs.
At there?
Trafford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we-
At
1-0
Old
down.
Trafford. And
Yeah.
draw
But
the-
weirdly, like Man United, if they win tomorrow, they go fifth.
Yeah.
Ruben scams another
Yeah,
one.
exactly, they'd probably be
Which
like.
they've got to win. They are going to win that.
Yeah, they've got
They're going to, aren't they? But did anyone get them right? Them predictions? Forest.
No,
No,
definitely
no,
not.
Everton-
anyone saw Everton winning against Forest that
And,
handsome.
and get against Bournemouth and that as well. No.
No.
But anyway,
We have Rotter on the prediction so
Oh,
far.
I think I did quite well midweek, but I've not written down my midweek one.
I didn't do very well.
Well, to
midweek.
be fair, I just got a message from Jack saying you topped the midweek predictions, mate.
What we're going to do is actually I'm going to put a little visual to see how everyone's getting on. So because we've been talking about it for a while, and
Yeah, we need to let people
I
know
have
the
no
form.
clue.
We need to let people know the format
yeah,
and what
I'll
we're
put
doing.
it up on in the final edit.
Yeah, but then to the lunchtime kick-off on Saturday.
Oh, Villa!
Game!
Oh, mate. Right.
Game.
So who are we starting with?
Let's start with Villa, I think.
Yeah.
Let's start with Villa.
So right, in midweek, Villa had a really high scoring game. They beat Brighton 4-3.
Yeah.
No.
What's their form like? Because they look
Villa,
insane.
Villa,
they've
real.
won like 9 or 10 games out of 12.
'Cause they had
Are they second or third? Villa.
Yeah,
Third.
Villa are third, 1 point behind City and 3 points
That's like-
behind Arsenal.
they're
But do you not remember the start of the season when they
Like-
couldn't score?
it's
They
like-
were
yeah.
dogs.
For
Yeah.
4 games, they couldn't score a goal.
Yeah.
Took
Yeah.
5
It's
games
like
to
Andy and Lou and Little Britain, isn't it? How the
Yeah.
fuck did you get up there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, they've literally just gone about their business quietly. And
That's just class management.
Yeah, before we get on to the Arsenal game, they were 2-0 down against Brighton. And they thought, dead and buried. And then they managed to go all the way back up to 4-2 and then gave their supporters a bit of a nervy time right at the end and conceded. But like fair play to them, they just do not know when to beat.
No,
No,
I think they're just very well managed, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think
Well,
Emery
do we
is
rate Emery?
absolutely- Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, what? Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%.
I just find it funny how he's come in and pissed on Arsenal's chips.
Yeah.
They got
You see, like, evening.
Yeah, well, literally the stick that he got from them, and then he left and then stopped them from winning the Europa League. And now,
Yeah.
You think like Arteta won the FA Cup with Emery's team?
yeah,
No, and hasn't won shit since.
there you go.
I find that quite comically ironic. But
But
Villa have been doing awesome, and they did look good against Arsenal the other day. Watching them, all right, Arsenal got through them quite easy, and probably maybe should have scored like maybe 1 or 2, but Villa thoroughly deserved it. Thoroughly. For about 20 minutes from, say 65 minutes onwards, they were all over him. Absolutely all over him. And I think they got their just deserved.
Arsenal looked a little bit panicky yesterday towards the end. And when the balls bounce around the box and then run loose to Buendia for the goal, it's like they had so many opportunities to clear it, but they're just sort of dilly-dallying.
I mean, I'll take my hat off to Arsenal. I thought Odegaard was insane yesterday.
Yeah.
He was awesome. He's probably the best Odegaard that I've seen for a while. I know it's not like the biggest game ever and he normally goes missing, but Odegaard, he played really, really well. But Tielemans was another level yesterday.
Yeah.
He was incredible. Tielemans was amazing. And just thought, it's going to be a draw. I'm happy with that. Arsenal dropped 2 points. And then Buendia gets
Any
right in the last.
where's he come from
No,
this season?
Yeah.
To start playing him, and because he scored some big goals. He scored a couple of big goals.
He's a proper Ole Gunnar Solskjaer off the bench for him. He's a good impact player.
But no, I mean, we know Buendia from around these parts.
Yeah.
When Buendia was at Norwich, he was insane.
Yeah.
He was brilliant. Him and
he was
Pookie
brilliant.
up front. So he's gone to Villa and then he's sort of in and out of the
So
side.
it took him a few years, really,
Yeah.
to sort of find his feet, didn't it?
Yeah, but now he's getting the opportunities and doing big things for him. So, fair play. But
Well,
it's been funny. The memes of Arsenal falling to bits have been hilarious, haven't they?
I was just about then to say, do you think that Arsenal, they've come out at the beginning of the season, they've hit the ground running, they're doing, almost to a point where people are calling them Premier League champions already.
I know Arsenal fans.
That's
their own fan base.
No, there's been I've heard a lot of people
I've sat
saying
there
that
said
they're
you
running
can't
away.
really not win that now, but I
But
don't
now
know.
that gap is closing. City ain't City is City. And,
City, but they're not consistent.
They're
They
not.
could go on a run and
They're
they
still
got the
second,
quality.
aren't they? Though
They're
three
still
points
there, they're
behind.
still
Did you
second.
say 3 points behind?
Yeah,
City
but we'll
two.
get on.
2 points.
City 2 points behind. Villa are
So, do you think that the pressure is now going to start to build on
Yeah.
Arsenal? Are they going to
Massively.
buy it?
But there's
I'm
been-
glad Brett
I mean,
isn't
how many
here
points
because
were
you
they
can't
in
have a
front?
good
How many points
conversation
were
about
they in
it.
front?
I think there was
A few weeks
6.
ago.
I think there was 6.
Was it a bit more? What they-
That's the win, boys. I think they were 8 points in front at one point. Weren't
I'll tell you what, that's going to be a great recording because we've all shat ourselves.
The Germans are
We're talking about Arsenal and there's a bang outside.
Yeah,
Brett's decided to come.
Decided to come.
You know nothing.
Oh my days! Are they under pressure, Arsenal now?
Yeah.
They've got to be.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I think
They've
you
got to be
always.
looking over their
I
shoulder.
think you are always at the top until it gets to a point. But then, being this far into the season, you still got to think that is you're nowhere near close. You're nowhere near close to winning it or anything like that. So the people behind them, you can't have that as pressure there. Pressure comes when you start getting to March. That's pressure. And the problem is, if you've got City still breathing down your neck at March, I mean, you only need to ask some Liverpool fans what that's like, and Klopp and all the Liverpool side. That's fucking hard. Because those guys, for some reason, when March comes, those fuckers don't lose. And they know how to win titles. And that's the one thing Arsenal need to feel like. I think everyone was saying how they're going to win it this year because they're bridging the gap now. Bridge the gap. And even if you lose a couple of games, it won't really matter because when you get to March, you're still going to be like 6 points clear. Shouldn't lose it then, you'll be alright.
But it has impacted them losing both the centre backs.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. You can't sit there and everyone goes, yeah, but you've had injuries, whatever. Yeah, and those guys are quite good. Was it?
Well,
Nketiah?
they are incredible, but literally like the Arsenal fans, we've got a second squad. We're going to walk the floor with everybody.
Yeah, and then as soon as one injury comes, they're like, we've got injuries. Saliba and Gabriel have been injured. Okay, fair enough. Like they are quite a big part of your team, but you have a £50 million centre half in Hincapie on the bench. Mascara didn't cost much, but he's actually quite good.
But he's, I
And
think
he
he's
paid
better.
50 million Ben White, and
Yeah, exactly. So the injury thing is irrelevant.
I actually think Ben White's playing quite well.
He had a good game.
Since he's played, I think he's actually played pretty well.
Yeah, but he's got a point to prove, hasn't he? Because they put Timber in there, and Timber's mustard, so he's got to step in. And but I think Arsenal are a bunch of tryhards. I think they do quite well. Like, no, they're trying so hard to prove it. and they are just going to do exactly the same as what they have done previously.
They can't. I still think they should. As a neutral fan, right? They should still win that title.
They should.
Would I put money on it? Fuck no. Not a
exactly.
chance.
If you're looking at the form and the stats, and you've seen it with your own eyes for years, now you won't bet your money on that.
It's just games. It's like I know I was winding Brett up the other day about we're playing in the League Cup on the 23rd of December. What the fuck is that? Who plays on the 23rd of December?
A League Cup game.
But no,
Carabao Cup game.
But no one's playing on Boxing Day. Fuck off. Premier League and FA are fucking helmets.
But do you think if?
But it wouldn't surprise if they bottled that and we beat them. It wouldn't surprise me.
Do you know what?
at all.
I'd probably think you might beat them because
I don't
are
know.
they going into that game thinking shit? We're a bit light in certain areas.
That's what I really want. I don't know both of Man City's and Arsenal's next fixtures, but I would love
Arsenal got.
I'd love that.
if Man City suddenly overtake them or they're like 1 point.
Actually, Arsenal have got Club Bruges
and then
in the Champions League,
yeah.
and Wolves at home.
So they're going to smoke.
They've not got they've got not a tough test. Whereas City have got Real Madrid, and then you boys.
Yeah.
At Selhurst Park.
Yeah. So Arsenal are still going to be top at Christmas.
Yeah.
They're going to smoke Wolves. They're going to smoke Bruges, but then they go away to Everton.
I fucking love it if Wolves turn them over.
Can you imagine that? That would be hilarious. If Stan Larson suddenly has the game of his life.
If Wolves do
one shot on target.
If Wolves do nothing all season,
Yeah.
nothing all season, but finish on 5 points, but that 3 points that they got
Is
extra as
Arsenal.
Arsenal win, amazing.
And could you imagine if Arsenal lose the thing by 3 points? It's so good.
But no, they won't. They won't lose to Wolves. But I bet you they go away to Everton and don't get a result.
Because there's no doubt about it, they are class Arsenal.
They're good.
They're
They're good.
It's probably the best Arsenal squad I've seen them probably at their new ground since I
they're new ground, 100%.
Yeah.
They are.
They do look good,
And it's not just an 11, that's a squad.
Yeah, he's
I know you can't put this Mascara and Hincapie thing because those guys are good as well. They would start for
They were
pretty
solid
much every
stars at their
other.
other club. I mean,
Yeah.
Hincapie played for Leverkusen
And won the title with them.
Won a title with them. These are no slouches. These aren't like
They're
punts in the dark.
You know, you look at their left back, they're playing
Calafiori.
Calafiori, and then after that you've got Miles Lewis-Skelly, who was possibly one of the best left backs last year. And you're just like,
possibly like an England starting left back.
Yeah.
And he's on a bench.
Yeah.
So,
I will say though, I know Clinton Morrison said Tyreek Mitchell should be going to the World Cup.
instead of Marskin.
Yeah. Instead of everyone.
Just
the
him.
only
Just
left
him.
back.
Do you know what? Don't even take the rest of the 23. Fuck it.
No goalkeeper.
Don't need him.
We can take
Tyreek's
6
in there.
right backs anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Alright. Okay.
Arsenal midweek, so they beat Brentford at home quite comfortably 2-0.
Yeah.
And apparently Brentford had stages, and the Brentford fans were like, "Oh, do you know what? We did all right with them, and we'll probably turn Spurs over."
I think they just got beaten by a better side.
Well, really, I
Midweek,
think
didn't
Arsenal's favourite result this year is 2-0. I think that, as I say, they're very professional. They wait for their opportunities.
Score them.
They put them away, and then they're comfortable at just seeing the game out.
It's what you want, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You
They
want,
are very good. Very good.
Yeah,
but this is not the time of year where Arsenal fold. It's
no, it's
March, April.
yeah, and I look forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
And it's also it might be a reason why Brett didn't turn up tonight.
I mean, it's a large part of it. Large part of it. All right, so do you think Arsenal will win it?
Yeah.
See.
I want to say City.
Yeah.
I want to say City because I can't. I'm going to go.
Factually, it's true they won't win it as long as Mikel Arteta has a fucking hole in his
If you had
arse.
£5 though, are you putting Arsenal to win or City to win?
City.
Yeah, see if I had money, I'll put City to win.
Yeah. The trouble is, you think, as we've said, City aren't.
But Arsenal's
They're not
good.
swashbuckling that they used to be. They've got flaws. They've got chinks in the armour. They haven't quite knitted together this kind of new.
We've
squad
yet
put
to
together.
see.
No,
They
but
haven't.
but did you see
That's starting to
Cherky's assist?
We should go on to City.
Let's go on to City
So,
because Foden at the moment.
He's playing, isn't he?
Oh my God, he's going. I fancy going to America for the summer.
Yeah, but they're all Doku.
Yeah.
He would literally, like, first season arrived, you could open up the turnstile and he'd just be like head down and run through that. Yeah. But now he's like explosive winger, got the skill, got a bit about him, adding goals.
Haaland, Foden, Doku,
and Cherky.
I mean,
at the moment, they are.
Marmoush can't even get a game.
No.
Yeah, but why would he? Like, fucking hell, who's he going to get in front of?
Was it today? Or yesterday, he's Rabona assist to Foden.
Yesterday.
Fucking disgusting.
Naughty. Absolutely
disgusting.
I like that.
But we've got fucking Man City, but they won 5-4 against Fulham.
I know.
Yeah, what was some of their defending, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, but so this is the thing which makes you go, City, are they going to mount a challenge because they are a bit ropey at the back.
Did you see though yesterday's Diaz goal? That was like prime company.
Prime Vincent Company against Leicester.
So good. So good.
Well, all their goals were well constructed
Gavardio,
yesterday.
Although I love Gavardio.
But you think, like, in the last 3 games, City have scored 11 goals in 3 games. They're scoring for fun, but they've also conceded 6 now.
Yeah, but Haaland's not scored many, so you can't say that. Everyone used to say that, but they only win because Haaland scores.
Yeah, and then like Haaland didn't score yesterday.
No,
They thought he'd give.
I know that because I got fucking 4 points. I captained him.
But that just goes to show their strength, and he can have an off day, and then other people will step in. And all right, they're second, they're not under pressure. But when you got their winger, just like going, there's a Rabona, sling that in the bar.
That was disgusting.
Like that shows that shows you they're just motoring along. They're sort of like no pressure. This is who we are, and this is how we play.
I don't think he's flowers enough. Bernardo Silva.
Oh, he's legendary, mate.
Oh, he's insane. He just goes about his business. I love him. I think he's insane.
Very good player. Very good.
Yeah,
player.
I think City looking good. I won't lie. I really, as a neutral, I really want them to start playing really well. Score those 5 goals at Fulham, but just chill out at the back. Fucking hell. Or you just chill out at the back. You're not that good at the back. So just pass it normally out from the back.
Of battering us.
But they all. When you watch them pass out from the back, it was always so nonchalant and fine and all that. Mm-hmm. Because the people you had were class and the people that you were passing to was class. You're not at the moment. You're passing to like Gonzalez and you're putting Bernardo Silva.
And also, he's a different style of keeper, but Donnarumma is not like Edison with his feet. But he's a class. Do
you not think one of the best keepers in the world?
He's got to be the
best keeper I think. I was going to say the, and I thought you guys were going to shut me down. He's fucking awesome.
I think Raya's not too far off, and probably in that kind of second.
I think there's an argument to be had there. But literally, like Man City have the best striker in the world and the best goalkeeper in the world. That is not a bad start,
front
is
to
it?
back.
And if Rodri was fit, it would be the best defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
And then you start throwing in your phone and your doc.
But I think
they've got too much. City, they got too much for me.
They got too much, but their back line probably isn't.
But Gavardio,
he's class.
He's fucking awesome.
He's fucking awesome. But just something is not cohesive with that back line.
But it will. I feel like by the time it gets, like I say, the nitty gritty, like February, I feel like suddenly Man City are going to be like. It will just all go, and they're just going to smack people.
It wouldn't surprise me if Guardiola goes big on a centre back in January.
Huge.
Where's that Kusnov they bought? Where's he gone?
I don't know. He just disappeared off the face of the planet.
Yeah,
he was a little bit suspect, a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit. Fucking hell!
All right, he was fucking useless.
Well, they spent on him, played him a little bit, and was like, "You're shit," and then he's just.
Yeah, but he was super young. Yeah. If they sit there and just go and buy, why don't they just go and buy?
It wouldn't surprise me if they take Way off you.
That wouldn't surprise me.
No. That'd be funny.
That would be funny. I would even like him to go and play for him as well.
Could
you imagine him and John Stones at the back? Ooh, fuck Diaz. I know you scored a banger, mate, but put Stones and Gay at the back, and then we've got that for the World Cup. I'll take that as a Palace fan.
Right.
It would annoy me, but as an England fan as well, I fucking love that.
But another thing would surprise me if Liverpool literally put a bid in for Way 1st of January, straight off the bat.
I think they will. I don't think.
Literally, like the people are singing "Old Lang Syne" and the phone's ringing.
Yeah, I don't think Gay will stay for the rest of the season going on free. There's too many people who need a good centre back.
Yeah,
and that guy's class.
Even though you're having a good season, it'd be a shame.
Be a shame, but
So just say, for instance, right, you sold him. I know we're going a little bit off topic here, but if you sold him for, say, 40 million, who do you get to replace him?
I think we have JD Convoy for that.
Is that
That's
his,
not the best.
that is replacement?
No,
yeah.
no, but you
I know it's not the best, but
you have a replacement. You can have to buy
but you're
someone
not-
to replace the numbers.
Yeah, but you're not going to replace. We're not going to buy someone to replace him in the starting lineup.
No.
We'll put JD Convoy there, and then I guess you then pay for someone who can be that guy again.
Yeah.
When I said, what's his face for Burnley, Esteve?
Oh, he's good.
You know, he
Someone like that.
someone like
Because you're
Oh,
gonna
I
let's
like that.
say hypothetically you get 35, 40 million for Gahey. To replace him, you need to spend 60 plus. Really,
Yeah, if
someone
you're
that
gonna,
good.
yeah, but that, you can't ever do that as a Palace.
No.
I mean, you know, how much did we spend on Pino? I think it was like 40 mil, something like that.
Class.
And
Good little player.
you know, he's not replaced Eze, and he's not going to, but he's someone that you can go, but decent enough,
Yeah.
and he's looks pretty cool. He's pretty decent, but that goes with every other club, doesn't it? I feel like
Yeah, it does.
replacement's a bit-
But anyway, I think that's sort of going back to the point of City. That their defence is the one question mark I have over the whole team at the minute. Like
But
we
then-
said, like the best centre back, best goalkeeper, midfield's insane, attackers are all
I think
insane.
they need Rodri back.
Yeah. But still, we say that
a
about
big
their
risk.
defence. They kept Sunderland out in midweek. 3-0.
Clean sheet,
Yeah.
Clean sheet.
There ain't many clubs that have done that.
Yeah, no, that's probably like a little mini bubble burst for Sunderland. You know, they've been
Well,
humbled.
Come up against someone really good.
Well, I don't know. Can you
I
really?
mean, but the thing is, though, they could have got more of Arsenal. They did really well against Arsenal. They did well against Liverpool, and they got tonked by City. Not a bad.
But anyone can be
team.
tonked. Everyone can be tonked by City.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I'll still go City for the league.
City
I'm
for
still
league.
going City for the league. Oh, did anyone get them right? Them results?
City, no, I think I went 3-1 instead of 3-0.
Yeah.
I thought Sunderland, they were.
I went 4.
Oh,
think.
I went 2-all. Absolute rotter there.
Yeah, he did. No, actually, I remember I went 4-2. I thought Sunderland would give a good scrap, but nowhere near.
Yeah, well, no.
All right, going to move on to the next team.
Well, what about Newcastle and Burnley?
All right, yes.
I actually
What was that, 1-0 in the end?
2-1.
2-1, and Burnley should have scored right at the end, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they should.
Zion,
yeah.
Fleming.
Oh, they got a man sent off, and they look back at it like, yeah, unfortunately, that's a red card.
That's a shit sending off. Though.
Oh, it's such a shit sending
not a shit sending off like it shouldn't have been sent off. It was sent off, but what are you doing?
The thing is, though, in that position, we think, like, is it just not worth it just to let him score, rather than okay, now I'm going to give away a decent attacking opportunity and get a red card?
Yeah.
and put your team in trouble. Just
Because he might
let him
get
score.
Who was going through?
It was Gordon, I think.
Yeah, probably not going to score. When's the last time he scored? Other than Pen. But look at it. If Haaland's going through, take the red card
Yeah.
because he is going to score. But you might be able to hold out for. But I don't know. Sure, you just look at the. I don't know. Maybe you don't because you're in the thing.
But
of the game,
I foresaw Newcastle dispatching Burnley quite.
Yeah, I thought it was going
I
to
think
come
I
down
did-
to it.
close
I think
game,
I put
close
it
game.
3-0. I didn't think
Yeah.
it was
I think
going to
I
go.
did.
He did.
I did 2-0.
Yeah, so it wasn't, yours weren't bad shout. Actually, I thought they were going to like just.
Smoke 'em.
Yeah.
Smoke 'em. But no, fair play to Burnley for being down to 10 and
Yeah.
clawing it back and should have got something out of the game.
How good do we think Newcastle are?
They're indifferent, aren't they?
We are. We made him look good the other night.
Yeah,
We made him look good, but
I don't think they're as good as everyone thinks they are.
Bruno
Their
Guimaraes.
midfield is shit.
What?
They're really good. Their midfield, player by player, but I feel like that's where they lose their games.
You reckon?
Yeah,
Joe Linton.
Joe Linton,
he's just a UFC player.
Joe Linton, Tonali and Bruno.
Oh, mate.
You sit there and go, right, you got a really hard bastard who can't play up front. That was what they.
What he
bought
was
you
bought for.
And you've got two other players that are really good.
Oh, Tonali's class.
Yeah, Tonali's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
He's the best
But
one.
I feel like most of the games they lose is because they don't have someone like Lewis Miley in the middle.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think that three works out well.
Okay.
as well as they were. I think that's why they're not playing as well as they should be.
No,
they still stick with people like Jacob Murphy. You know, I can't stand that guy.
Yeah, but they play Elanga and he's been.
Yeah, and they spent
fucking dreadful
50 million on Elanga and he has been crap.
Yeah.
So
Do you
But
think
also
it was
on
a bit of a panic buy?
Yeah, because
they
I think
kept
all of
missing
them
out
were.
on everyone, didn't they?
All of their players were panic buys.
So who do we
because no
buy?
one
We
wanted to go
need
there.
to buy someone. And
But we haven't seen anything. I know you don't rate him, of Vissa. And it's a bit unfortunate that he haven't had it up until how many games he made? 15 games now.
That was his first game he was available for, wasn't it? The weekend.
Oh, did he play at the weekend?
No, he was available, but
Oh.
I think it was Brad, and I was speaking to the lad we all know who Sports Newcastle. He was saying that was the first game he was available for, but he hasn't yet played. He's not even played a single game for them yet.
Yeah, that's mental.
I know you think
Maybe
he's
they're
probably
nursing him a bit.
overrated.
I think he's overrated.
But still, it's an option. You don't know how it fits into this current
you need,
Newcastle setup.
regardless of whether I think he's good or
I feel like you don't really know if he's
options.
overrated until he goes somewhere else and does a bit.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, Newcastle they kind of flat to deceive at times, but then they play us.
Yeah, and we make them look good
and
because we
made
stand
them
off
look
them.
Great. So
I feel like if you stand off them, they are quite good.
Yeah, and we did. We stood off them midweek.
I think no one in Newcastle rates Harvey Barnes, and I quite rate him.
Harvey Barnes
He
always
never
comes up
starts.
with a goal.
Yeah, always. Yeah, but they don't. They fucking hate him.
Really?
I think he's crap. Yeah,
What do they expect?
probably.
You can't have to have a
fucking-
general Laura all the
what,
time.
What
can
was
you?
that other twat
Raw
they had?
Fox.
Almiron.
Porn king.
Mohamed Almiron.
Fucking, oh man.
What do they?
Almiron. I quite like that guy.
He was shit.
He looked like that guy out of the Big Bang Theory. What was it? Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory.
Sheldon Almiron.
They thought he was good. They thought Saint Maximan was the best player to ever play football. Like, gee, they like people with flair rather than people that actually put the ball in there. Because they're a little bit like you. You don't like Brendan Johnson because he puts the ball in there, but you'd rather someone like Kudos that does everything but.
He's been scoring recently.
I say nothing.
He's waiting.
Has he been scored? When's the last time he scored?
Last week.
Alright, when was the last time I thought?
I think
How many goals has he scored this
He's
season?
only scored like 2.
Oh, fucking hell, he does put the ball in there. Come on, let's move on.
Right, so hang on, so Newcastle, they're 11th. They're 3 points off 5th.
They'll be
They'll be top half.
yeah, they get European,
Should do,
but
shouldn't they?
I think they get Europa.
But they're stuttering at the minute.
Yeah, I think they're good enough to get Europa League though.
Yes.
They're quite good.
The fans must be so frustrated because technically they are, I believe, the richest club in the world,
yeah.
and they can't spend fuck all.
But how come? Everyone else, buys car parks and
Yeah.
female football
I
teams.
know.
But that's also bad running of the club then, isn't it?
But I get it. But if you've got so much money available, but you somehow can't get into the football club for years and then, I'm sure that the next transfer window, the Isak sale has got to free up some cash.
Yeah, I think. But then they did spend a bit though.
They
Didn't
spent
They
50
spent-
mil on,
Yeah.
so that was
60, 70 mil on Watermark, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that is actually all
Gone.
the Isak money gone. So if you go the Elanga and the Voldemort
Yeah.
buy, all the Isak money's gone.
Yeah, but that's just the Isak sale. What about all of the 100 mil every team gets for broadcasting?
Who wants to watch Newcastle? They get
They
100
do.
mil.
That's right. Boys, they're getting in the minibus.
They're
right
miles
now.
away from here. They're miles away from here.
I get lost.
No, I don't actually mind
But
Newcastle.
no,
It's like one
midweek
bit
we did make him look good. But then suddenly, I'm just a little bit off of them. Like we, went there, played shit, but Romero turned around and goes, "Fuck it, I'm that, I'm that guy."
That was hilarious.
Right, before we go on to Spurs, the other team that Newcastle played was Burnley.
Let's talk about Burnley quickly.
Done, aren't they?
I
Unfortunately.
feel like, do you know what? I feel sorry for him, and I like Scott Parker,
Yeah.
and I actually quite like the team. I think they have fight in them. They really have some fight.
I suppose.
They're just not quite good enough. They realistically, like I only watched the highlights, Palace Burnley, but realistically they should have got a draw, or they probably should have won that game. But they're just not good enough. Like
Have they just not got enough firepower up top?
mate, you look
Quality throughout.
yeah, but I just think that's just throughout. Like you look at the highlights, and I can't say because I didn't watch the whole game, so maybe people might call me out on it. But from what I see about the Palace Burnley one, We were fucking knackered. We came there to play a game. We scored a goal. Henderson made some good saves. They've got to be putting more on us because they would have won that game, if not drawn that game.
Well,
and that's at your home stadium. That's at Turf Moor. You have to do that if you want to stay in the Premier League. Like we're there for the taking that game, and they didn't do it.
It's about expectation levels. I spoke to a few Burnley fans in the Feathers last night, actually, and they were pretty humble and pretty honest and saying, like, you know, we don't have the qualities being there. And like they said, like, oh, who do you support? And I'm like, Spurs. And it's like, oh yeah, we went to yours early on in the season, went and watched us play, and we played really well. You lost 3-0. But
they played well against us.
To their standard and what they know, that's playing well to them. So they're not, you know, they understand.
I think the club as well know. The thing I quite like about them, they do have the fight in them. Just don't really quite got enough.
No.
Like I say, not saying they should have beat us, but definitely could have got a draw there quite easily against us. But again, it was more of a can't put your chances away, so don't. Henderson made some great saves. We go up the other end.
Just don't get the luck down at the bottom.
No, but I think that was when we were at Suffolk and we did the podcast. I said the difference between the Championship and the Premier League is if you get 2 chances in the Premier League, one of them has to go. Mm-hmm. You could have 5 in a Championship, one of them has to go. It's such a big difference. And a keeper like Henderson, which I'm not saying is one of the best in the Premier League, I would say that's one of the mid ones or close to top ones. They'll save your shots, rather than the guys in the Championship. They won't save them. Mm-hmm. They're going. You'll score a 30-yard banger. You'll screw it in from 25 yards or whatever. Whereas in the Premier League, don't happen. I mean, their shot against us, I'm not doing a Brett here going on about your own thing, but there's a volley inside the box and Henderson just put his hand up, bang, put away, because it wasn't in any corner. Did that in the Championship, it was a goal. Mm-hmm. That's the difference. But I do love the fact they have a fight, and I would love them to get a couple more points, because I feel like I understand.
Absolutely not.
I understand you don't, but I feel like if they could get a couple more points, they have got a fight in them. I think Turf Moor might be somewhere, but no, I think they're gone.
Yeah, me too. I think like you say, they've got the spirit and the fight.
Yeah, they've got the
quality. It's not the quality unless they get a load of reinforcements in January to help the cause. But I don't think
they might loan Matthias Tell. I've heard.
Really?
No.
I was like, who else do they? Who else do they want?
They're going to loan Richarlison. Can I sign the deal for you?
Yeah. But yeah, on to us.
Yeah, right, on to us. So we played twice.
Let's do the midweek one.
Yeah, we'll start with 2-2 against
Newcastle. So yeah, we were second best everywhere, weren't we?
Oh, absolutely. Apart from Romero, our main man striker.
Yeah, literally. Thomas Frank's tactics was like shit out of luck. Like put your centre half up front and then let him like score a header, and then like
the Viking kick that just rolled. Yeah, it was like everyone in the whole ground were like.
Just watch it.
No, I'm not having it. Right, Frank, there's no way he said, "Go on, Christian, up you get."
No,
gets back in the game. He's gone. Fuck this! I'm going to stay up here. Do you know what you do? Like under 21s or whatever. Like, oh, fuck the manager. I'm just going to go up front. A Sunday league. I'm going to go up front, and he pulled it out of the bag for us.
It was like great header. And then also, we laugh about the old overhead kick. It looked good when he done it, but then it looked like he murdered a few worms on his way through, didn't it?
It was tragic, wasn't it?
But I think the big talking point of the game, before we go into it, I don't think we deserve to get a win out of the game. I don't think we played well enough to... I thought a draw, and I'm happy with a draw. So I don't think we're going to win. But it was never a pen.
No! That
was an awful
officiating.
That was, but I can't even understand how VAR. I understand how the ref might give it, and you go, ref's gone. Whoa, he's changed. VAR though, giving it.
Yeah.
How,
When he got
what?
called over
He
to
got
the
called to
monitor.
the screen, he's going,
I mean,
that's
but again, being pulled over by the monitor and looking at, and you still think that's a foul. Fuck off. Like,
Absolutely.
sorry, but like, who the fuck are reffing these games? You see that, and I think every fucking football fan, whether you're Newcastle or Tottenham, look at that and go,
That's taking the piss.
Well,
that's
that's
ruining
not-
it.
that's not-
I've even
We
heard
all
Arsenal
know it.
fans say that's not a pen.
of course it's not a fucking pen. Everyone knows that's not a pen. That's what happens day in, day out, every fucking corner that's ever been done in the Premier League, that happens. And to be fair, it was the Newcastle lad that had your guy around the fucking neck. It was more a fan than your guy.
Yeah, Dan Burn was good.
He had him round there like that. He
like-
went down and he got the penalty. I mean, that is crazy.
If you see afterwards, after the ref points to the spot, Dan Burn looks at Bentancur and goes like, and then gives him a little pat on the arse.
Don't matter, but Dan Burn's going fucking.
Fucking ball that one, boys.
But I think every fan, every Newcastle fan be going, what? What the fuck is that? Like, that ain't a pen. Like, yeah, obviously
You take it.
You take
You take
it.
it.
Of course you
Because-
take it as the opposition fan, but like, what you? That's a ridiculous decision to make. And it's shit like that people get so fucking wound up about VAR. We get
Shit.
The thing is, though, we understand if the ref gives that. You go, he can't see too much. It's a big bundle. It looks like someone's just been dragged to the ground. Can't do that now in in the box. Bang, foul. Cool. Go to VAR. Go and have a look at it. Well, he's looking the same shit that every other fan is looking.
Uh-huh.
But what I can't grasp is how every other fan and every other, not just fan, any person that watches football, whether you're a pundit or commentator or whatever, is going, well, that's not going to be a pen. Oh, it's a pen. Like, what the fuck? Like this really, and is that only because Newcastle at home?
I think-
Is what, like, is that because it's the same as today at the Palace game? Not going back to it, but there's other things. That was a penalty. Do they not want to do it because they're going to upset the home fans that are paying some money?
I think there's.
I
there is a-
don't know.
I
I'm
really
lost.
don't know. I just thought it was a baffling decision for a penalty, and
Fucking ridiculous.
I'm not going to kind of like cry out for the greater good here. Why can't a ref go if he gets marched over to the screen and you're like, do you know what? No, I still don't think that's
Yeah.
a pen.
Yeah.
I still don't think that's a decision. Why is it? Because we all know as soon as the ref gets sent over to the screen, you know what's going
He's going to, yeah.
He's going to go with the decision that's been
Yeah.
sent over to review.
Yeah.
How much respect would the ref get if he went, no?
Well, you're obviously a retard, aren't you? No, it's a normal decision.
Or is he afraid?
Could you imagine if he came across the mic? Because now
yeah,
it's NFL.
yeah.
Went, VAR shit, not having that decision.
And the whole crowd. Like,
Sorry, Mr. Oliver, you've had a rotter there.
yeah. VAR's had a stinker. Carry on the game.
I actually think that with the VAR, and I know there's loads of different ways you can do it, I think it should be something whereas if they call a ref over to have a look at it, it should be in real time and you can watch it twice. That's it. Make a decision in real time. Because when you start slowing things down and it gets real slow and what could be a half decent challenge or a normal challenge looks 100 times worse.
yeah, blown out of
100
proportion.
times worse.
Right. Have you seen the ones where they slow it down? It's like the foot on the ankle.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you know it's going to be a red.
I think it's
in
got to be
real
real
time. It
time.
looks like just a
It's just a hard challenge.
yeah. Very yellow.
And at least if it was in real time and the ref looks at it and he says, oh actually yeah I missed that, fair enough, it's real time. If he goes looks at it and think, nah, I've watched it twice, I can't really, I'm not quite sure what you want me to see, then you don't get the decision. It's, because it's just bullshit. I think like what we're talking about toenails and fucking
yeah.
like where do you draw the line?
It's unfortunate this stuff happens, but it's when you got a centre half who can score an overhead kick and cancel it out, it's just like
Yeah, I mean, it's
and not just that, go over to the crowd and then be like, "Wee!"
Yeah.
the Bruno celebration.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Bruno.
and then after the game, they had a
I
little
love
set
that.
But I think at the end of the day, we got away with the point.
Yeah.
And it was a good point, and I'm happy with the point.
Great point. Away from home.
Yeah, great point away from home, especially when I thought we deserved to lose the game.
I predicted we'd get stuffed.
Yeah. And then fast forward to yesterday, we played Brentford at home.
Yeah.
And
Hello, Xavi Simmons.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah. Welcome to Hotspur.
And look very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did look like he was battling. He wanted to be there, and loved it.
Archie Gray.
Yeah, he put
Archie
in a shift.
Gray
Yeah,
played
he
game.
put in a shift, right? So you're a great surprise, Filty. I'm a happy Spurs fan.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely. I'm a happy Spurs fan. We've got
100%.
100%. We got a good point in midweek when we
Yeah.
should have lost,
Yeah.
and it was a much better performance right across the park. Yeah, all right. I'll extend an olive branch saying that Brentford weren't great. I've seen Brentford play better, but as a team, that was probably one of the best performances at home, especially, that I've seen all year.
I'm surprised you managed to do it. I think I put that as a 1-1 draw.
I put it as a 1-1 draw.
Purely on the fact that I was going to do you to win, and then I saw you were at home. And I was like, oh, I don't know.
But I think Frank knew that he had to kind of make a statement against his old side.
I mean, can you imagine if you lost that?
Oh, cool, that would have been.
I think that would have that would have turned toxic, and I mean absolutely. People would have been booed. No clapping the fans, get a fucking tunnel.
Yeah,
we don't want to see it.
Yeah, that is.
But I think I called the Spurs win on that.
You did.
Yeah,
You said 2-1.
Yeah, I went 2-1 as well. We thought we were always good to concede, especially with our backline and keeper, but. Everyone was fairly all right. We were a bit shaky, we were a bit ropey at points.
Xavi Simmons' goal. I just love that how he lost the ball. Then he had the tenacity to pick it back up and then go. You're right, okay, right. First thing, boom. I'm going forward. I'm going forward more. Yeah, cool. Bang.
Yeah.
Back in the net. Just what I want to see.
Personally, he needed that. I think, it was a good. The first goal, the ball from Porro. The ball from Porro was amazing. It was perfect, absolutely perfect. Right on his feet. That slid over, and I thought Richarlison was going to spoon that. I thought, oh no, he managed to rifle it in the top corner. But
do you think he starts next week then?
What, Richarlison?
No, Xavi Simmons.
He's got to.
Yeah, I mean we've got.
Start
Who playing?
Start him every game. What, in midweek?
Yeah.
We've got Slavia Prague.
Slavia Prague in the Champions League, and I know you don't get any easy games in the Champions League. But
you do, Bodo.
Home away.
Right. Not away to Bodo, mate.
Hard place to
That's
go.
one of the hardest games in world football, that is.
We haven't mentioned it before.
Back to the Bernabeu.
Hard place to go. Where have we got to go?
Our next game's actually...
we're away at Forest.
Yeah, that's
Got to win that.
Morgan Sniff White's going to come up with a fucking hattie.
We're going to put a Tifo out away.
Oh yeah, Morgan.
Yeah, you just know.
He's definitely scoring.
He's getting a yellow card all fucking day long.
No, he's going to score a goal and we're going to get beat.
No, I don't know.
Is that you at home?
No, we're away.
It's at
the City ground.
No, I'm going to go into prediction. I'm going to go 2-1 win. Spurs.
I'm not going to predict it. Just see how we play against Slavia.
I don't want Spurs to win so much.
Yeah. See how we.
What does that hurt to say that?
Oh, it really does. It really does.
All right, yeah. So that's us. Who we got?
So against Slavia Prague, we should smoke them, and then I'll make a prediction off the back of that what the result is going to be against Forest. We should win against Forest, but you just don't know.
What's going on? What the fuck is that?
Do you need a catheter bag?
We're about to talk about Palace. He's done one.
All right, okay.
Oh, will we actually? Yeah.
All
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's done one.
All right. Okay.
Martin, we need someone to help us talk about Crystal Palace.
Right, so just to lay it up while he's in there. So Palace played twice. How did they get on? So first
They won
They
1-0
won.
against Wolves. Burnley.
It's
2-1
touched
Fulham.
early, and then today they won against Fulham.
6 points in a week.
It was a bit. Well, I said to Martin, it was a random game. If you caught any of it, such a weird game. It was like, well, wasn't it? Wasn't Fulham Palace there? It was a fucking weird game, man.
It was because it was two London clubs, not looking too great. I wouldn't say we looked too great first half. We scored a really good goal.
And Ketia.
And finished it well, to be fair. Walton, I'll tell you what, that guy's a tits. He's so good. But
Is he going to leave, you see?
he has to. A big club needs to pick that guy up. He's so good. I really want him to play in the World Cup. I
think he will play in the World Cup.
Yeah,
I think unfortunately Anderson will get picked.
Yeah, which is I get
why.
why.
Why can't they both? Why can't they have Rice, Anderson, and Borden?
Mate, have you
'Cause
ever
then
had
you don't have
Tesco's
Bellingham.
meal deal of fucking water, ready salted crisps, and ham sandwich?
Yeah, but
All
you
the same.
got to have Bellingham.
Square
You got to have
players.
Bellingham there.
Yeah, but the thing is, I know we'll touch on the international thing a bit more in detail, but it's going to be fucking roasting out there. No, not every player is going to have to play all the minutes of every game.
No.
No, so you're going to need to have some depth in.
Oh yeah, and Wharton is great depth
And
if
also,
you don't start.
Walton does not go forward. Well, he does, but Walton's never going to be any sort of goal threat.
Is he just the number 6?
Yeah, he literally just pings balls.
Metronome, just keeps
left,
the ball
right, and
moving.
centre.
Oh, right,
He's
okay.
always there.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So, like,
How's your week been, Palace overall?
Oh, mate, 2 wins. Completely take it. I know, shit wins. You sit there going, "No, you played Burnley and Fulham. Should be beating them anyway."
3 points on the board. No,
3 points, mate. We're knackered. We're fucking like you. You look at the end of the game, and they did interviews with Gahey and fucking hell, who's got Scott and Ketia, and even Nketiah went, "Oh, this guy's knackered," and they're saying about it, and he went, "Well, that's what we get paid to do." Thank you, a footballer.
Yeah.
Sitting there saying, "Well, that's what we get paid to do."
but then he goes up. He turns up here. He scores goals this season,
Mate,
don't he?
That one at Villa. What?
Yeah,
but that mate, that's a
this is-
huge header.
Yeah.
That was
This guy's
massive.
This guy's a proper pro.
He's
Isn't he?
very few football players. We know they're all prima donna pricks, most of them. That guy ain't. That guy is the tits.
He's humble.
He couldn't get his move to Liverpool because we said we couldn't buy this. So you're staying at Palace this year.
So he went, all right. And
So
he's
what do
played
you do? All right.
And he's played
Fine. I'll still be one of the best Premier League defenders.
He's improved.
Mate, the guy's incredible. He's so good. Like, if he's not one of... I mean, he starts for England. He's,
Without doubt.
because he was one of our best he was our best centre back last Euros. I mean, that guy's only got better. He does everything. I can't see anything in that guy's game where it's passing the ball out from the back, having a touch, tackling. He's not slow. Like, the guy's just fucking awesome. At set piece, he's dangerous. He can fucking hit the ball as well. He can pass. I mean, you look at our in the midweek, Munoz scores, didn't he? Do you know who the assist was?
Is it Gahey?
With a lovely ball curled in from that Gahey. The guy does everything. The guy's awesome. Like, he has to be that first name on a team sheet.
No, I think it will be, though.
Right. Love to know who's with him with that. Does he leave in the January? Maybe. I wouldn't. It's gonna sound really bad. I would love him to stay, of course I would, but I would
Stay.
I would
Win the league.
I would rather
Win the Conference League.
Yeah. Win the league, win the Conference League, beat Champions League next year. But realistically, as a Palace fan, I would kind of not rather him leave, because then you get money for him. Just thinking for the club. Leave in January. Hopefully, JD Convoy. He looks pretty decent anyway. Go for that sort of thing. But because other than that, he goes on the free, which is shit. But he then plays out his contract, and you love him. He's Palace legend. Palace legend anyway. He's awesome.
What about if he stays though and you win the Conference League?
Then it's worth the money, no?
Yeah, because then it's worth.
Because what realistically are you going to get for Grady?
I do think we're going to. I don't
What,
think
20, 25 mil? I know he's worth more than that realistically.
Yeah.
With his
but
contract running down.
contractually, he's probably worth what? Unless like
Well,
Liverpool
there's
and
talks
City
about
like bidding more for it.
Liverpool. There's talks about people putting 40 mil bids into him. Which, if that's the case, take it.
Gotta take
Yeah,
it.
you got
Right,
to.
If
gotta
it's
take
20 mil, what's the point? I know it sounds ridiculous.
No,
20
I
million
understand.
pound is ridiculous to
it. It's
anyone
£20 million
else.
punt in the Conference League, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go with it. And I mean, we have looked a bit dog shit in them, but I think it's purely on the fact that we don't have a squad, and we're pretty much playing us fucking constantly.
Mate, you are up to 4th.
Yeah,
You're up to 4th.
Totally.
While we're in Hull, actually, the guy
Yes.
who wrote that tune is from Hull.
Right.
So
Is that you ringing him up now? Like, I'm a
Yeah.
Palace fan.
I'll tell you
Look
what.
at the table.
fucking make a new song.
Right. But, you know,
Imagine that.
your
Barcelona
fixtures.
walking out to Selhurst Park. The
Oh,
champions!
that'd be incredible.
Right, so mate, your next fixture is Man City at home.
Yeah, ropey.
Right, and then you got
We got
Leeds
some
away. Well, that's a game, and then you got us at Selhurst.
Yeah.
We'll have to do a watch along for
Yeah,
that.
have you done all the other games in between? So we've got Shelbourne in between that.
Oh yeah,
We've got Arsenal.
cheap
with
little
the-
trip to Ireland, some Guinness.
Yeah, and then we've also got on the 23rd of December, we've got Arsenal in the AFL Cup. Cheers. We're literally playing every 3 days. Like, I love it, but you can't expect much from your team.
No.
Like, I personally don't think, like, Brett was giving it the big one last week, going, what would you rather, what would you rather? And I said, of course I would love to be playing European football, I don't give a shit. The way we're still playing the Premier League, if we're sitting there and we're playing shit, I still just think it's like, yeah, they're fucking knackered. They only played on fucking Thursday. Like, I don't care. They're still doing bits.
But the thing is, though, when we're having that conversation about the whole European thing, and you being asked, oh, what would you rather, blah blah blah. Imagine if David Moyes had like, no, fuck the Conference League, we're going to focus on the Premier League, and you didn't win the conference.
Yeah, but just to get mid-table. Just to
Yeah,
get mid-table.
yeah.
What's up?
No,
Yeah, this is what we were trying to have, and I know we're going back to last week, but this is my point in that you know, teams like us, chances are we probably won't ever play Champions League in my life, right? So whatever European competition you're in, whether it is a Conference League or the Europa League or what, you know, whatever, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And to be able to see that,
But
I was lucky enough to be there.
Even
For me,
exactly.
40,
But what if Moyes would have gone? No, I want another few positions. in the
I
Premier
want to
League,
finish
and
12th.
I want to finish. Yeah, I want to finish 12th and sack off.
So for me as a fan, not ever seen it,
Yeah.
to be able to have seen that, for me,
You'd die happy.
it was the best.
Is it the best day of your West Ham supporting life?
Right. Truth is, I don't have children of my own. I don't own my own home. Right. That was the best night of my life, being in Prague and seeing that. It was the best night of my life. It was, and that's what fucks me off. When you got people turning their nose up at it, Conference League, and they're fucking, you know, you got fucking O'Hara and Cundy and O'Hara. Right? It was right when Chelsea was in the fucking final, wasn't it? Because then it's a big deal.
See, that's what I don't
Then it's a
understand
big
about
fucking
Hull.
deal.
We've got to complete the set.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
wanker. What a wanker. I remember, and I know I'm going off topic, I
Yeah, you're
apologise.
right,
I remember driving home, I got back from Prague, and I remember driving home listening to TalkSport with them two absolute fucking knobheads, just slating the competition, slating West Ham, and I'm thinking, you're a couple of cunts. Like, no, I'm sorry, because you have no fucking idea what it's like to support a team your whole fucking life and witness them winning nothing. And then all of a sudden, you do, right? Palace winning the FA Cup, right?
Incredible.
With your family, watching it, right? I think they're disillusioned with what it actually means.
But also,
to supporters.
you went up before that, right? What was one of the other things you won? And this, I'll say that as this is a Palace fan. We won it twice. The playoff final.
Oh,
That's one of my
amazing.
favourite times of all.
Yeah.
The two games, especially the one I was at.
It's got to be the most valuable game of football in the world.
Well, it's the most lucrative game in football. But those games, you're never going to win the Champions League final.
No.
So a playoff final win
Yeah.
Like, you don't understand how big that is for a club. Like,
Huge.
as a fan, it's amazing. I'm going to play in the Premier League. We're going to lose every week, but we're playing in the Premier League, man.
Yeah.
It's epic. It's epic.
And fair play to you, when you won the FA Cup, have witnessed something a Palace fan has never seen in your entire history. That's got to mean something.
And I will
Yeah,
say
100%.
one thing,
Yeah.
right? I loved the fact that we won the Conference League and I was able to be there. I would swap it for the FA Cup. I'm jealous of you for winning the FA Cup. Because for me, it's the oldest domestic cup competition in the world.
It is so
That's the one bit of silverware I would love to see us win.
Because you're always sketching it, aren't you?
Mate, you're in history,
So
isn't it?
cool.
It's history. You know, FA Cup, your name's there. Boom, it's done.
Yeah,
You know.
I
Yeah.
fucking love it.
So if Dildo and Nuno are listening to this,
Yeah.
then spend some money in January and go on a cup run.
What,
Make
some more? Some more? Fucking hell.
So just touching back on for you, mate. You're up to 4th. How do you think you're realistically? Have you peaked a little bit too soon?
I don't know, because I don't. It's not going to be like the Pardew days, right? So when we went on another FA Cup run and
Is that when he done the little dance?
yeah. Do you know what, mate, I love that. I really loved Pardew when he was
passion,
with it.
mate,
Yeah,
you know.
I loved it.
We're fucking
Getting
winning.
the digger. And that was Andre Mariner, bastard. Shit, ref. The way we're playing the league, we're getting results. We're not playing well. That's not what I'm saying. But we are playing with, like winning those 2 games there against Burnley and Fulham. That's huge, mate. Like, we're not playing well. We are playing well to a point, and everyone's just like, oh, I'm fucked.
But it's got to be pleasing the fact that we're not playing well, and these games in any other years you probably would have lost. But you're picking up those 3
Fulham
points.
away, mate. Fulham away for.
You have to remember that
for-
Fulham have literally just given Man City a game.
Yeah.
Given them a
Yeah,
game.
they beat
mate.
us and then gave me.
And to go there away from home, I was sat there going, I'll take a thing. I said to myself, I was like, can see us losing this. See us losing it. When we went 1-0 up, I was like, oh, we're playing well,
On
man.
the balance of it, Fulham were probably slightly better in the day.
Yeah. Not so much first half. I would say, maybe the first half, actually. I feel like until we scored, we looked so much better than them, and they just had some.
Yeah. And if anyone watching now hasn't seen that Harry Wilson,
Oh, what a goal!
Brilliant.
So
Brilliant play.
So after our goal, right, I messaged Dad saying, "What a goal! We're class." When they scored,
Well, son.
yeah. And then I messaged my dad saying, "Not as good as that goal, though." Like, what a goal! That was so good.
that was just
But
cheek.
just sit there and grind out because they were better than us second half. We were shit, really. When we brought
You run out of
Uche
legs and
on, we
speed,
brought.
but you somehow managed to nick a win. And
Yeah,
it's
but
so
to be
important.
able to, like, we don't have a big squad. It's a massive thing. Oh, I don't have a big squad. Can I handle it? And and the players he's brought on, like Uche and fucking some of the players.
He's funny.
We had-
He's funny.
yeah, but Klein playing right back. I don't know if you saw.
Oh,
Oh, my god!
I thought
If that was Munoz, that was a goal, wasn't it?
when I first saw that, I was like, oh, that was a great touch. And he moved it. Oh, no, he fumbled it. But then when they slowed it down and zoomed in, I was like, Christ, he got that stuck underneath his
But
feet.
to
didn't
be
he?
fair, I love Klein. But if that was Munoz, man, that was hitting the back of the net, I think. But to be able to change your squad that much, who we are, and everyone knows we don't have a big squad and not a good squad, to sit there and go and win away at Fulham, that's massive, mate. And to sit there, and I know that flatters us. Top 4 flatters us. I know that. Like, I'm not sitting there going, well, we've got a chance of getting top 4, haven't we? I'm not a retard. I know football. But just keep the games up. Because if you can manage to get to the later points of those European games, if you've already got the points, so you're definitely not getting relegated, a steady 12th again, who gives a fuck? We won the FA Cup. Then go for it. Rest everyone for a Premier League game. Just play your under 18s, who gives a shit? just see what those South London boys have got about them. Go
on a
just
few
go
more
to-
European nights, mate.
Yeah,
and
do that.
you win the conference as Europa. That's
exactly.
And that's really
nice,
cool.
yeah.
But just again, another trophy is crazy for Palace. Like it does, like any trophy is crazy for Palace, whether it's the playoff final or the anything.
Yeah, here's a question for you. Have you checked where the Conference League final is?
No, I haven't. Where is it?
No, I don't know where it is either. But usually, first thing you do.
It's usually in stuff like Uzbekistan or something.
No, but if you know you're going to do well in the
there is a
competition,
final
you do
in
check where the
Hungary.
final is.
One of the
don't
finals.
you?
Yeah.
Could I?
There was big uproar when we got there because we played in Prague and the capacity I think was something like 26,000. It was something really small, and there was more fans in the fan zone than there was in the.
It's in Leipzig.
Leipzig.
Oh mate, it could be
capacity
a
of that.
trip to Leipzig.
Well, RB Leipzig.
Yeah, they'll be in the 30,000 at
Yeah,
least.
so, you know.
30,000.
At least.
Not a lot, mate.
No, but
Really
I'm just guessing. But like this is just Leipzig, so it's a Red Bull owned.
But surely they then have to. I feel like after this thing, when a couple of big English teams
47.
have started.
There you
Yeah,
go.
47.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
that's all right.
You're telling me you were.
Well, I was just saying that's one of the big problems that we had in Prague was because there was 40,000 West Ham fans in the fan zones, and the police were like,
But
"What
though,
the fuck are we going to do with that?"
do you remember when Arsenal and Chelsea got to the Europa
Yeah,
League
that was in
final?
Baku, wasn't it?
Put it halfway.
That was fucking
And there was
ridiculous.
hardly any tickets available. Everything was like fucking.
They would have rather played
Where was
bloody
that?
Scotland.
Azerbaijan?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like literally like the arse end of Europe, like the.
And then Arsenal fans travel all the way over there, just get beat. Brilliant.
Yeah, that was
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Right, and lads, we are squeezing time on here, so I still think Palace are going to do well this year.
I think so.
I hope so.
Hoping for
I
a
would-
Conference League win.
Mate, I would love that, and only because the reason why I'm saying to them, obviously I'm a Palace fan, but even when West Ham with it, anyone with the Champions League as well. See, I'm a supporter of the Premier League. Anyone that can win the Champions League, Europa League, if they're British, I fucking love it because it just shows that the Premier League is the best thing. Nothing annoyed me more when you boys used to like palm off like the shit thing. I understand it, but just show that the Premier League is the best.
Right,
thing.
you know what? Hello, this came up last week, and I have to have it right about our little
Go on,
entrance
fucking have it right.
into the Conference League. People think we gave it up. We didn't. No, we
you
we
just
were
had
COVID.
No, yeah, it was COVID. Right? We were supposed to
Oh,
play
yeah.
Rennes for the last game, and we needed to win that to progress.
Yeah.
If we didn't win, we were out. We had, I think, about 8 or 9 different COVID cases, as well as injuries. But we can't turn up. We can't play. Can we reschedule this fixture? And Rennes declined because it was their winter break. So they went, no, you have to play it. And we said, well, we can't. So we had to forfeit the game. So we didn't give it up. We wanted to be in it.
See, I still don't like that because you just put your under 18s in then.
But you have to put
Oh,
the
your
squad in,
squad, don't you? Yeah, you do that before.
No, and you know what?
There should have been special dispensation.
That
from
should be
UEFA
because
to
of
have allowed
COVID.
to
That
do
should have been a
Right, and do you know what fucking annoyed me not long after that is we were supposed to play the NLD.
Oh yeah, and then Arsenal.
Literally, Arsenal forfeit the NLD. Or can we reschedule?
But that's the FA being sensible, though.
Right, and that's because they had one COVID case. They just had injuries. They had one COVID case and they rescheduled it.
Yeah, but then they come to us later on the season and then get spanked 3-0.
Yes. Right? But it's still fucking annoying me. Right?
But yeah, no, I'm a big supporter of just English football as a whole. Anyone in Europa,
No.
any European league.
I remember-
As much as even Man United. When Man United, do you know when Man United played PSG and Rashford scored that penalty and
Yeah.
Neymar was on the bench going,
Oh no, yeah.
fuck you! Premier League's the best. Remember that.
No, when I was a kid, like when United got to the final in '99, I was a United fan, but just due to the fact that, like, it felt like, even though United were playing Bayern Munich, it felt like England versus Germany, because
Yeah.
Bayern Munich had Stefan Effenberg, Mario Basler,
Lothar
Oliver
Matthäus,
Kahn, Lothar Matthäus, all these German people playing for them, and then we had like David Beckham, Paul Scholes, like the
Yeah.
little ginger lad. Actually, no, Scholes didn't start that game. He was suspended. But they had Nicky Butt and Beckham in the centre of the park.
Yeah, but even you look at when, especially when I was growing up and started watching European football, That was when you had. That was when Barca was amazing, Real Madrid were amazing, and all those games. It was so like they just dicked on us, and they were so much better than us. When we fucking beat any of them, it was just so good. Like I used to, as you know, I love Barcelona, but just watching us. But like, I remember that wasn't when I was too much younger, but a little bit older. Do you not remember when Chelsea beat Barca and Ramirez did that little?
Yeah.
I was like, baller!
Terry got sent off early and they went down to 10.
Yeah, Ramirez scored a little fucking thing
That's not the
over
most
him.
memorable one, is it? They were
No, the most memorable.
This is a disgrace.
Drogba.
Yeah, but that in the wasn't the same game. I'll tell you what, Chelsea Bath games are amazing. You don't remember the
Ronaldinho, but also Frank Lampard away at the Nou Camp where he went, he took it. He was out going out towards the corner flag and literally turned around, fucking spun it over the keeper.
And Torres rounded the keeper.
Gary Neville,
unbelievable.
No, brilliant. But no, I honestly hope that you guys go all the way and win in Leipzig, mate. I'll be cheering Palace on in Europe all the way through.
Yeah. But I'd say, well, that leads us on. We've got European games this week. So, what, you at Shelbourne this week?
Shelbourne this week.
Okay.
We've got Slavia Prague.
Yeah, so it should really be a routine win, but we can't.
We're not playing, so I'm gonna have a quick piss.
I'm not. I'm a bit worried. Almost.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I think you had too much for these.
Yeah, but we had too much for Friedrich Saab. We had too much for anyone that we're better than that. We really struggle against. We had too much for Strasbourg, and they were the ones that are hard. We were so much better than them. But we bottled it. Well, no. I was sorry. We didn't bottle it. We're just knackered. We don't put teams away. We need to put these teams away. Shelbourne is going to be a little bit like who do we lose to? Larnaca.
Yeah.
I'm like, so much better. But if you don't put people away, they make it hard for you. They go up the other end. And you know, like random European sides, strikers, because they can do their normal goalkeepers, just take a really early random shot. And I don't think keepers in the Premier League get it. Like they go, fucking hell, why has he hit it from there? And it goes in.
Yeah.
Because in their thing, that's normal. Realistically, I feel like that would never go in the Premier League, but you're never expecting it.
We know.
Like, why the fuck are you hitting it from there?
On some of these teams, and maybe not Strasbourg because they used to play in quality opposition, but you know, people like Larnaca and Friedrich, they're not used to playing Premier League, so it's a little mini cup final for them.
Yeah, they are. They can.
So they're going to turn up differently against you than they do against Noah.
Yeah, 100%.
But we know about small European teams. Do you remember when we went away to?
When we won it.
No, to say you went away to one of the hardest grounds.
Bodo.
You went away to Bodo.
In the world. Mate.
In the world.
No, we went up to the Arctic Circle when it fucking freaked out.
No, but nothing says Tottenham more is when you're 2-0 up at home and then you go to the second leg away. The manager's in jail, and you lose 3-0 away to Dynamo Zagreb. That
is so Spursy.
That's Tottenham in a nutshell.
Mate. Was it Orsic scored a hat trick?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Mourinho, that was Mourinho, yeah.
That was like Son, Bale and Dele Alli and
You should have won some things. But I really want, I don't care who wins a European trophy, I just love an English team to win it. No. I know not so much maybe you don't want to see Arsenal win it, and also, I get why Liverpool don't and Man City don't want to see Arsenal win it because they're melts. But as someone who's definitely never winning the Champions League, all I see is just an English football fan just go and win the fucking Champions League. I don't care what fucking one of you idiots that spend God knows how many millions. Any sort of thing you do, you spend fucking stupid millions on players. Go and win the fucking Champions League then, and make Barca and Real Madrid not that good. Just make the La Liga not that great, make Serie A not that great, make whatever not that great, and make sure the Premier League is the best. That's all I want.
Yeah, and then win something, then take that winning mentality into the summer.
Yeah.
And then we
can
go
and fucking win it with England.
Exactly. Yeah. As long as it's not with a load of Arsenal players though.
I I wouldn't mind Saka winning the last goal in the 94th minute to win the World Cup
win as a
final.
World Cup. He can do that as a national, but not in
Arsenal.
not in
national
Arsenal
team.
team. Not in
No,
Arsenal
they can do it in an England shirt, not in an Arsenal shirt. But anyway, I think that's pretty much concluding us.
I'm happy to roll that up.
Yeah. No. Do we have any final thoughts before we wrap things up tonight?
Final thoughts is, God, we've had a lot of draws this weekend, haven't we? A lot of draws this
He
weekend.
was on camera and said there was going to be a lot of draws.
Yeah.
I just didn't predict the ones I thought.
Well, we'll have to do a little short for people to show them our game, what's going on with the predictions.
Yeah.
Because we're getting a lot of people commenting on our prediction post, but they don't understand what we're doing.
All right.
Yeah, we need to do some
Well,
stuff.
we'll get things sorted and I'll get things done in the final edit.
But yeah.
Okay, well, everyone, if anyone's ever watching this, please like and subscribe. It's a good laugh. It's a good joke. We're having fun. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe, guys. We've had a good time.
Yeah, no, and like I said last
No banging
week,
the table.
Oh, sorry.
You waited until the last.
you do it so well.
Try my hands not to.
And please comment on any of our content about any questions you'd like for us or any topics you'd like to discuss.
Call us wanker, anything.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Just an emoji.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah. But,
You can get real deep if you need.
So, any last words?
No, we've got a lot of content to go edit, and we've got a few beers to drink as well.
Absolutely, it's going to be a great night. But anyway, thanks to Mitch, thanks to Philsy, thanks to Mitch.
My name's not Mitch.
He ain't that handsome.
Thanks to Mitch. Thanks Phil. Thanks to Mitch.
Take care for the ABFC.
Take care.
Hey!